Hey everyone, Watchalong time. I'm Paul Machin. That's Chris Pajak.
I am.
How are you?
Great.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm not sure.
How did you get in?
I walked.
We are 12-ish minutes or so away from kickoff. For those asking, the game is on Prime, which, given how rich Bezos is, everyone's probably got right.
That's why he didn't have Jurgen Klopp against the sponsor board for his interview just then. It was so weird. He was doing the interview in front of just a wall in Sheffield United with no sponsors on, and it was so jarring. I don't know whether anyone else felt that, but me and Dan were we were freaked out by it, to be honest with you.
You just catch him.
He's just got so much money, can't even be asked for sponsor boards.
Yeah. They just caught him in the corridor. It wasn't pre-planned. Yeah, going hi. He's going hi, and they're going microphone. He's going go on.
In fact, the Amazon do the half-time interviews.
They did.
They did last night, didn't they? Yeah. I wonder if we're going to get a Jurgen Klopp at half-time.
I don't know whether it's all games or is it like the primary game. We'll find out. I mean, the fact that they had the build-up was done in one centralised place. Jeff Stelling, right? Am I wrong in saying that Jeff Stelling retired and he's just taken over the breakfast show on TalkSport, and he's the main host of Prime's coverage tonight? Do you think he's just tried retirement to God? Enough of me.
He's working a lot more. Yeah. He only worked one day a week, as far as I knew. The occasional advert for
occasional midweek
pick six,
or
whatever the game's called and stuff like that. So interesting.
Yeah, fair play to him. So here we go. Yeah, it was hard. Says
Michael Brown doesn't half look like Townsend.
He does. He does actually. Yeah. Oh, they got a light show at Sheffield United.
Apparently so.
Expand your stadium instead. Munday says, it was hard not seeing any advertisements behind Jurgen Klopp.
Wasn't just me, then I'm glad. It was somebody else, the three of us. Get in. It's weird.
The start, it's a band. It's enough for a band, now.
Yeah, we could go on tour.
Yeah, you could beat the White Stripes in a fight.
We'd have sponsor boards behind us the whole tour.
So in terms of the starting 11, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, it is Kelleher in goal. It is a back four. Trent right back, Gomez left back, Van Dijk and Kanate the centre halves. Endo, it appears to be in the 6, with McAllister and Szoboszlai in the 8s. Diaz, Gakpo, Salah. But as we pointed out on the build-up show, the way Liverpool have got it written suggests Salah centre forward, which I mean,
you've got to start planning for Salah at the AFCON at some point, maybe.
And look,
but he wouldn't be on.
I don't think it will be, but we do have a priors of playing 4-2-3-1 at this time of the season and putting Salah centre forward.
Yep.
There is also, as you say there rightly, Salah's going at some point. Núñez is quite clearly at the moment the first choice number 9 for us. And there's no problem with Gakpo rotating, but nobody's a right fit for that right-hand side. So it's going to be, Jota did it last year. Oxlade-Chamberlain's done a bit of it in the past for us. We've seen Szoboszlai used once there against Bournemouth in the League Cup. Harvey Elliott can do it, of course. So I mean, I don't think it will be tonight. But Gakpo, there you go. There's a reason why it could be.
I really do believe that Liverpool do, generally speaking, write it in the order that it is going to come out.
You've made this point to me countless times
and
this season.
And it's been right all the time about the centre forward being the last name and stuff like that. The only thing I can think of looking at that is that it's 4-4-2 with Szoboszlai and Diaz as the wingers. Szoboszlai on the right hand side, Diaz on the left hand side, because Trent's written before Gomez. So right above, then you go centre. But if Endo and McAllister are 2, Szoboszlai are advanced 2 with Diaz, and then Salah and Gakpo are both centre forwards, like a 4-4-2 but a 4-2-2-2.
Yeah, which again
is how they've written it.
Yeah, which is another solid away selection that we've done in the past.
And again, it comes back to if when Salah goes for AFCON, is Szoboszlai going to play a bit more of that advanced right-hand side sort of thing?
Well, at the moment, Salah, and I saw some people commenting on, I think what you guys were talking about it when I wasn't here the other week, about the Salah, I think it was Dan actually was saying about Salah not being in form. I totally agree. I mean, his goals and assists don't really say that, but his all-round play has been hasn't been as totally dominant as I think we've come to expect. Szoboszlai, we talked about this week, seems like he's hitting a little plateau at the moment. Shaking things up wouldn't be the worst thing ever. By the way, I don't think any of this is the case. I think we will predominantly see the formation we used to see.
It's been an intern, to be honest, and he's got it wrong.
Yeah, again, someone's messed with the template. Someone's messed with the PSD. Graphic designers, you know what we're talking about. Yeah. Wes here in the comments says...
Sorry, before we move on, sorry mate. The one thing is whenever Salah has been in poor form in the past, we've always tried to kickstart him by throwing him centre forward, haven't we? We've always thrown him in the middle for a bit and just see if he can get a goal by playing as the number 9. Even when Bobby and Mane were here, we've done that.
Yeah. Where says Gakpo seems like he's really looking to make a statement for his placement back in the first team at the moment. Yeah, he's starting to score goals, which is really good. Yeah, there's something. Again, I think we come up against teams, and we saw this actually against Fulham, where we went, right, we need to go and win this game now, so start throwing attacking players on the pitch. We've done that a couple of times this season where we've been chasing stuff and gone a bit gung-ho. The only reason why I think we would do something different from the off is if we know what the shape of this football match is going to be, why wait until 60 minutes to throw the kitchen sink at them? Why not throw the kitchen sink at them from minute 1? In that case, it's like get more attacking players further up the pitch and all that kind of stuff. So it will be interesting. I hope this isn't one that stresses us out to all in high heaven, but I'll say it now, I'm prepared for that because it's the most likely outcome. Yeah. It is. Because that's just what these games are.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, you look at Sheffield United, the goal difference is minus 28. They've played 14 games. They've only scored 11 goals and conceded 39, I think that is, or something like that.
Burnley took a big chunk of that, didn't they?
There was a lot of 8-0s, I think, and that's why people have predicted 8-0s tonight for us and stuff, but I just don't think it's going to be that easy. I think, obviously, a home midweek game under the lights and the light show, apparently, at Sheffield with a new manager and players wanting to prove to the new manager that they deserve to start. And Liverpool coming to town just makes it feel like this is going to be horrible. Horrible, and I don't really want it to be horrible.
Did you see Chris Wilder? It's been interviewed before. The two things I thought were brilliant. Two ends. So it's the second youngest ever team ever to be fielded. What was you thinking behind that? He went, well, Ollie McBurney got sent off at the weekend. I had a bit of a part to play. And I loved the owner said, you know, the wonderful, perfect, the best person possibly for it. He said he wasn't saying that when I left. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I thought he struck the right tone. He'd be telling his players, free hit this, go out, do, you know, actually I say that, it depends what his attitude is. Does he... Because I can't see that he's looking at Liverpool and going, this is 3 points for us here. I think it's whether he goes, go on lads, go out there, run around, get in Liverpool's faces and cause them problems. Or does he go, right, we're going to just defend for our lives here, lads, back to the wall and maybe look to nick something off a set piece. The latter seems more likely than the former because I don't see that Sheffield United have got the players to do the former.
And you mentioned it on the preview show, didn't you? The build-up show, sorry, that, you know, that's maybe the reason. I know, just because I can't remember the names of them. If we do swap them, I'll still get them wrong. And that's when it's finally, the pennies dropped. But you made the point about Gakpo being sort of probably a little bit better for that. Sheffield United are going to sit back. Gakpo maybe looking a little bit better with his back to goal, bringing other lads in and stuff like that. But I just wanted to draw your attention to my laptop screen because Ollie McBurney has fallen on hard times, and if you want to get a cameo off him, it is just £28. So clearly he's not getting paid this week while he is serving his suspension.
I would charge more than £28 to do that. And who the fuck am I? 20. Sorry.
£28, mate. Book a personal video, 28 quid. Money back guarantee. If you want to message him, it's just £2. But yeah, go ahead.
So, video type holiday video,
a birthday video, fantasy footy, a pep talk, a roast, advice, a question, or other. Other could be
cock.
Yeah. Ollie fans.
What if we want to... Yes. End the stream. We're done. That is it. The stream has peaked. So what happens if you click?
Well, Don't, because my Google Pay's all linked and I don't want one.
Wow.
Don't ask me how I knew that.
You booked, you chose your seats on a flight, that was it. Yeah, Jack Robinson, mentioned him in the preview and all that kind of stuff in the podcast, I should say. Jack Robinson, former Liverpool left back, of course, was 17 when he made his debut for Liverpool under Kenny Dalglish, in that little spell where Flanagan came through as well, and we had the two young fullbacks playing. Much older now, because if as well is a random Jack Robinson pseudo fact. In Fenway Park in Boston, there is a photo to commemorate us playing Roma. They're in a pre-season friendly, and Jack Robinson is the Liverpool player photographed from the action shot in there.
Yeah.
So there's a photo of Jack Robinson up in Fenway Park. So there you go. You can have that one, everyone.
It's not long till kick-off, Paul.
I hope so. Hawks, I mean... Was there
Have we got
a break? Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Say it then. Let's have a break. It's not like to kick off.
Cool,
yeah. I know. I was lost in the super chat. Hawks, I'll read your super chat when we get back, because apparently we're going to an advert break. Blame Chris Pajak. Bye. Chris is back from his wee. Not really, I just wanted a biscuit. Hawks said, excited to see Mac and Szoboszlai set loose by Endo. Come on, you Reds. Yeah, I'm interested to see more of Endo. I've said this, every game he's started has been the best game he's played for us so far. So let's see if this trend can start. Simon Hooper taking charge. He's about to start the game, but will he stop it immediately afterwards? That's an important question. We are mere scant seconds away from kickoff at Bramall Lane. Liverpool resplendent, regal in purple.
We had 5 people in there, half at kickoff.
We're underway. Long ball sent forward to the left channel. It's a really wide camera angle for such a small ground. I'm kind of surprised at that. Right, apparently
we can do it. Let's do it.
The audio options, and we can just put.
Nothing's really happening in the game. It looks like Van Dijk may. No, the ball's going out of play. It's not a problem.
Right.
What do you do? Stadium FX. Have you not just pressed OK? Yep.
Did.
And then go back. It's on it already.
I'd love to go back. Like.
There you go.
No, the volume wasn't.
That's not worked.
No, brilliant. What a crock of shit. Right, anyway. We'll try that again in a minute. Trent knocks the ball back to Queven Kelleher, opens his body up, and then right-footed, floats one to Joe Gomez, left back heads it on, looks for Diaz. Chris has paused the game. You fucking dickheads. The clock will now be 3 seconds out of sync.
No, we're all right now.
Well done.
Let's try that again. Yeah, we're back.
Sounds like it's weird. We just needed a second to catch up.
Well, the Amazon... Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Good.
Foul on a Sheffield United player.
Oh, Hooper. He's got his deodorant out. He's sweating already.
The Sheffield United fans in full voice. Oh my God, we can hear what's happening inside the ground on a watch-along. Go ahead, Prime. There's Wataru Endo.
Looking resplendent in purple.
As they all are. In swinger, then free kick to Sheffield United. Outside the box, left-hand side. Liverpool got a purple line along the edge of the 18-yard box. It's floated to the back post.
Dear.
No one of the queuing blades could get a touch on it there. Jack Robinson was closest.
Who was the guy arriving at the back stick? His run came from deep, like good 10 yards deeper than everybody else. He nearly timed it up perfectly. Thankfully, he didn't. Liverpool take it out already.
Yeah, Liverpool take it. Goes short Canate to Virgil van Dijk. Left corner of the penalty area goes to... Hang on, is that Szoboszlai? Szoboszlai really deep there. Trent in the right back position. Pass it back to Canate. Canate across to Van Dijk. And we'll see what Szoboszlai does now. Just starting to jog back towards position. Fields of Anfield Road bent out from the Liverpool fans there. Sunil Shrey put the comment in and says 7-month relationship, many more to come on your he's been a member for 7 months here on YouTube. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Ball to Mo Salah, headed away, Liverpool throwing. And GS says, Mate, didn't fancy visiting your old stomping ground for this game then. I really wanted to, but there's just too much on at the moment, so I couldn't afford to ditch my family and still have a family when I returned. So yeah, our return to Sheffield will have to wait. Ibu Kanate, just inside Liverpool's half, goes back to Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool just trying to probe. Where is Trent?
Right ahead of Endo. He was like proper attacker midfielder position. It is a really fluid four in the middle. Big
switch to the left hand side. Diaz, great control. Keeps hold of it under pressure, and he's kicked it out for a throw in. Why, I do not know, but he did. Michael here says, I think we were due a corner kick headed goal from Ibu Verge. I totally agree. This is the time of year when you need to start getting your goals from all kinds of random places. We saw that at the weekend. Szoboszlai, Salah, very, very central, picking the ball up off Szoboszlai there. Foul on Alexis. Oh dear. Yeah, he's landed really awkwardly there. He's holding his knee. That looks really bad.
The players are over there saying, come on. Oh no, there's grimaces on other people's faces. Oh, he stood on him.
Don't really see what happened there.
Oh,
he
he's
looks to be in all kinds
tears.
of pain there.
This does not look good, does it? Hopefully it's just the impact of the studs, but the way that the players surrounded him and the way that Salah was calling straight away and the Sheffield United player's face, it didn't look good.
Virgil van Dijk, not happy with the referee as well there.
Good job they put the directive that you can't surround the ref in.
I don't mind it though. Again, Virgil's the captain.
Yeah.
But he is, I don't know what
he's fuming because I think there was studs on it, wasn't there? I think he lands on his knee, full studded.
Oh, God. I didn't even see that. I mean, Salah just doesn't look happy with that at all, does he? Be interesting whether they have a little look at that, because you're right, it's a full foot of studs on McAllister's knee. I was a little worried because it looked quite innocuous how he fell, that it was like one of those random ACLs that gets done. Sounds
still
bad to say,
of course, but yeah, if it's studs, it's probably more just the sheer shock of the pain more than anything else, and hopefully that means no time missed. But it doesn't look good, does it? I mean, still a lot of concern. Gravenberch now warming up, Kurt Jones warming up, Harvey Elliott warming up as well.
It's like whoever gets back to the bench first.
Yeah, Drake's asking who's injured, just tuned in. It's McAllister, he's down unfortunately at the moment.
Yeah, Liverpool taking the time there. Jurgen Klopp not particularly happy. You can just see the Liverpool medical staff there just waiting for updates.
Knock say no VAR review for possible red. It'd be interesting then actually, because I don't know where you stand on this, Paul, but like for me, because McAllister's falling and falls into the position, I actually think that would be quite a harsh red card.
Yeah, I mean,
because you're not expecting him to fall down and end up on the floor like that, are you?
I'll be honest, I've only noticed it. I only noticed it on the last replay, so I've not really looked at it from that perspective. So I haven't got an opinion on it, to be honest. But the
he's getting up.
Yeah, it does look like he's getting up.
Well, that's good.
Quite rather gingerly.
They've strapped him up there under his sock, haven't they? There's something else purple under his sock.
Yeah, that's just bruise.
God, I hope not. Got him quick if it is. It's probably just a tight.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. He's just gonna. Yeah, I mean, if it's an impact injury, then he should be okay, but they won't take any chances. Not in this period. I imagine they'll give him 10 minutes to see how he does.
How do you think he did in the 8?
Yeah, that's why he'll want to stay on though, Chris. You know, he just doesn't get a chance to play in his position.
He's fine, by the way.
Let's hope so. Free kick then to Liverpool.
Here's Canate backstick.
Left of centre.
Knocks it back across to Watchalong Endo to score the goal.
Floats to the back post. Straight out for a goal kick. Virgil, Ibu knockdown, scramble, goal. Ready? Trent. Oh, now headed away.
Nada.
It's gonna go for the corner if Ibu can shield it. Oh, instead he loses it. Gets fouled. He gets fouled again. He still can't. Oh no! He tried to do the little Marseille turn, as it were, and just missed the ball completely. Clearly, he doesn't have that skill set in his player card.
My favourite part was the reverse frog splash that he did to get up.
Yeah.
How have you ever seen anyone do that to get up?
Athletic.
Wow.
Sheffield United hook that one clear down the line. Trent's back defending in the left back position, and again cuts it out.
Touch.
Throwing a real raising of the noise as Sheffield United get a throw in 10 yards inside Liverpool's half there. That's what we're up against tonight. I actually must admit, it's nice to hear the sound, because it plays such a big part in these type of games. Because I think we get a bit clinical when we go, well, these are crap. I mean, like we said it on the podcast this week, this is, at this stage of the season, no team has ever had less points in the Premier League than Sheffield United. So they are the worst team ever to play in the Premier League at this time of us meeting them. But it's football, and mad shit happens in football all the time, particularly in home grounds for these teams.
And December's the worst month for it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right in the thick of things. So, yeah, we shall see. I guess it's another throw.
It's just nice for us as well, having something to listen to.
Yeah.
You know, just it makes it better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I wonder how many people actually have it without commentary, because I prefer it anyway.
I like the commentary because I think it's important, because we talk about the narratives of football. Diaz now on that left-hand side, crosses it in, it's over everyone. Salah on the volley, shanked it.
Van Dijk'd it.
Sliced it straight, yeah, absolutely, because no Divock Origi to follow in this time. Sliced it straight up in the air on the volley and out. Diaz was onside.
Great ball. Was it Endo?
It looked like, it did look like Endo. Yeah, did really well to get the cross in on his left foot there. I like that. We had numbers in the box there.
Yeah, I would have liked him actually to head it back across to, was it Gakpo maybe? But it's not even a heading height. It's not. No, he's going to take that shot all day long. You take a touch there and Sheffield United players go woof. So, I mean, it's Mo Salah. We'll allow Mo Salah one wild effort. Oh, Alice Edwards. I always meet the TV and listen to you.
Thanks. Like, here's Salah. He's going to go for goal. Pass the ball, Mo. I said you'll allow one. He apologises. It's deflected. And Liverpool have a corner. Come on, let's see if we can build on this slightly mounting pressure that we've had so far. Yeah, so I don't mind the commentary, even when it's awful, because actually it's part of like the collective experience of football. I think being able to go, God, how crap was Andy Hinchcliffe on there, co-coms tonight? Yeah,
I am just the opposite, and I'm probably in the minority, but it's you don't have it at the match, do you?
No, absolutely. Szoboszlai in swinging corner from that far side, right to the front post. It's gone through everyone. It's headed up and over the crossbar. Was that again? Was it Watchalong Endo who was there?
Was it not?
It's come off a Sheffield United player.
It came off someone's back. Great corner.
Virgil's.
Did it come off his back? Did that 19?
Yeah, Robinson, isn't it? It comes off his arm almost. Anyway, corner again to the Reds. And this is very much, again, Jack Robinson, not a centre-half by trade, very much a makeshift at the moment. Again, near post, big header away this time. Gathered by Joe Gomez.
I mean, if that came off...
Joe Gomez, silly. Playing Liverpool into danger here. Trent and him are back defending. Trent gets in the way for now, but not clearly enough. Good save by Kelleher. And cleared away by Joe Gomez in the end. Huge chance for United. Handed to them by Joe Gomez. He's a good footballer, Chris. He can perform that. But if you fuck that up, that's the danger you play yourself into.
Yeah, and it was bad, wasn't it? But he had the pace to get back in, because if he didn't have that pace, Trent would have been 2v1. He did enough, and then Trent obviously gets a little flick on the ball, doesn't it? And then it's a great save by Caoimhin Kelleher.
Jack Robinson then with the big throw in from that left hand side, right into the heart of the penalty area. Kelleher comes, great claim. Strong catch there from Kelleher. Looks up, there's no quick ball on. So he bowls it out to the feet of Ibu Konate instead. Yeah, they're just agents of our own undoing there a little bit, really.
He needs that, though, that type of a save.
Yes.
I mean, it's such a good save. It's a strong hand, and he gets on top of it as well.
They should do better from there, really, shouldn't they? That's a big opportunity. Endo's fouled, and actually, luckily so, really, because Liverpool haven't really played that one very well. Let's have a little look at this. Gomez tries to Cruyff his man, and it just bobbles up awkwardly.
Watch it hit Trent's foot here, bounce to the man. You couldn't do that if you... it's a good save, man.
Yeah, good save. Not the most solid of connections. And we'll just kind of
that's a good
towards
save.
The goalie. Yeah,
I think that's a good connection.
Jim Bolverine says, mate, it's fewer points, not less. Always happy to help. All right, thanks, Dad. Actually, Mum, to be fair, she was the one who always corrected my grammar. Salah, central midfield, playing in the 6 for Liverpool at the moment.
Szoboszlai in the 9, or is that
Gakpo
Diaz?
Playing right midfield, Trent playing right wing.
Total football, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, Roy's red machine. Trent, middle of the park, closed down. Virgil, back to Trent, got a little space in front of him. Can he hit a man?
Nope.
Ooh, tried to thread it through the eye of a needle, and it just was not possible.
This is where we've got a chance, though.
Yep. Salah blocks it, and it will go out for a goal kick to Sheffield United.
Because if we've got that many numbers forward and we lose the ball, we're so close to them to try and win the ball back on the high press. So, and that's interesting. I think how Arsenal got back into the game against Luton yesterday, wasn't it? That high press, they just couldn't get out. Yeah. Hopefully Liverpool can do the same.
Do you reckon? No, you know what I'm saying.
Was it a trusty joke?
Yeah. Do you reckon he's got a good left foot? Liverpool again trying to break through that Sheffield United backline, and again well resisted by the Blades. Szoboszlai and Trent trying to link up. Endo got played into all kinds of trouble. I like how Sobbo and Trent just test each other's technical brilliance. You see it in like training videos and pre-match stuff, but then they've involved Endo, and he's not that. What Endo is what he's just been full meaty tackle, two-footed, wins the ball. Liverpool can get out down that left-hand side with Joe Gomez, going to stretch his legs. Got Diaz ahead of him, slams it into the channel, well past him, and out for a throw-in. Yeah, I think Diaz wasn't looking for that type of ball. I mean, nobody's looking for the type of ball where you fizz it straight out for a throw, to be honest.
Kyle Walker couldn't have got that. And he's the fastest man that's ever lived.
Yeah.
Looks a bit confuddled.
Yeah.
Confounded and confused.
Well, that's it, yeah. When good footballers do daft things, and that's like a bit too from Gomez now. Just Diaz holding the ball.
Either that or he's smelling his own fart. One of the two.
Yeah.
What did they
eat for that? What was that? Yeah.
Going back to it though, you said it kind of maybe came off Jack Robinson's arm. I would have liked to have known if that was true.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a penalty to us.
Yeah,
if
it was the way he rolled around. It was awkward. Like it was maybe upper arm. Something about hating Scouse is brilliant. Right, Trent over the free kick. It's deep centre left to Van Dijk. Couldn't quite knock it down. It's gathered on the edge by. Endo, yeah. Ball gets played back, heavy pass. Joe Gomez just needs to have 2 minutes and have a word with himself here.
Don't give him a queef.
Yep, that's it. Go to Sobbo instead. Szoboszlai's took up some really deep positions so far in this game, hasn't he?
Yeah, mate, honestly, the midfield's been just rotating around, and Gakpo's gone in and joined them at times. Diaz has been centre forward. It's been mad. I mean, look at it now. Trent and Joe were both in the middle at the same time.
Yeah.
Although that was coming back from they were swapping places.
Yeah. But again, now more familiar. Trent in there to sort of alongside with
Look at McAllister's run now there.
Gomez. Ball's picked up by Gakpo left hand side now. McAllister. Back to Gomez. Konate. inside the centre circle, crosses the halfway line, floats
What a
one
ball.
up to the left wing.
What a
That's a
ball.
big one to chase. Diaz can keep it in right on the touchline. It's cut back. Cody Gakpo beats his man. Oh, he just can't get the shot away, and it's cleared away by Sheffield United. Van Dijk snuffs out the clearance. Endo digs one out over to Mohamed Salah. Tries that first time past the
Still got a
Trent.
chance.
Yeah.
Oh, good play.
They'll need to keep the door shut now.
Good play.
They
But
haven't
again,
done.
come on. Oh, yeah.
Really well played by Sheffield United. Liverpool just a bit lax there in getting on the press.
Someone
They're
goes
inside
to
the
him.
box. Someone's got to get a shot off.
Well done, Veg. He
Well
knew
blocked
exactly
by
what he was
Van Dijk.
doing.
Yeah, he did. He's got to take that left footed, that guy, hasn't he? Just take a little bit of a punt on it. The second he goes onto his right, Virgil's like, ha, got you. Back with Kelleher.
Trent just arms in the middle saying slow it down a bit, calm it down. Get ourselves
particularly after
together.
that, it's been a couple of like, I don't know, lax moments for Liverpool. Just need to compose themselves again. Van Dijk to Konate. Konate will carry it forward. Just a couple of yards. Go back. Checks himself again and again. No pass for him, so he goes to Szoboszlai on that right hand side. McAllister now cropping up.
It's a classic mid block this, look. They're just going to give it to the centre house. This way you need Matip to run forwards.
Van Dijk with a big crossfield pass. Szoboszlai's wide in the pitch.
He's crossing
really
that, you know.
Whipped cross. The keeper got absolutely cleaned out by his own man there. Is that the guy who fouled fucking McAllister as well? It's their captain anyway. Yeah.
Out of interest, why has that been stopped?
Because the keeper's down on it.
So? Is it a head injury?
I mean, he's the goalie and he's got the ball in his hands, Chris. So what are you going to
Why
do?
blow the whistle?
What are you going to do?
He was making him give it up.
What's the alternative?
Give us a goal. Get up and fucking throw the ball away.
Yeah,
you prick.
Free ball. As it played as it lies. And there's that half chance again. Virgil van Dijk just timed it perfectly.
He knew.
Come over and shut down the half chance. But, it's another
dangerous tackle. That VAR should look at that. Send him off.
Yeah, the goalie got truly cleaned out by his own man there.
Dangerous play. Hang on a minute, if he blew the whistle, why has he had the ball in his hands?
Did he blow the whistle?
He did blow the whistle for a stoppage. And then they just let him carry on. Either it was more than 12 seconds and it's our indirect free kick, or he's just taking a free kick with the ball in his hands.
Are you suggesting that a Premier
Simon
League
Hooper might not know the rules?
A Premier League referee and members of the PGMOL might not be fit for purpose?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Or the rules themselves.
Because I was joking before about why has he stopped it, but then why has he started it with the ball in his hands?
Common sense.
I don't think that's right, to be honest with you.
Okay. Szoboszlai, Salah, Szoboszlai scoops it onto his left foot. Well done. Diaz got Gomez on the overlap. Finds him. Joe Gomez. Can he cut it back? He can. Oh, cut out the cross. Corner to Liverpool. Brilliant play by Liverpool. Link up between Szoboszlai and Salah, and then Diaz's run, Gomez's run.
So good from Szoboszlai, and then the ball's shite, isn't it, from Gomez?
Yeah,
it's probably the fifth poo pass on the run from Joe.
Yeah.
The run's great, and it's great to see him have a go with his left foot as well.
Oh, yeah. Functionally, he's done the right thing.
Can't fault him for that.
Until the cross. Third corner of the game for Liverpool. Trent, far side, in-swinger. They've all been heading towards the near post here. I wonder if we'll go for a little back post one or centre of the box. Yeah, we have done. Van Dijk's up. Header tipped over the bar by Foderingham there. I don't think it was going in. That was a bit... I'd like this to be one of those mistakes. I hope it isn't going in, and I hope the keeper's tipped it over because he's rubbish. Look at that, Robinson with a big fistful of Van Dijk's shirt there.
I mean, he could look at that, and it did come off his shoulder.
Yeah, it's his shoulder. Come on. I mean, Virgil doesn't even complain about it. That's, one of them things, isn't it?
He was pulling at the start of it as well, though, to be fair, that's why.
Sobbo.
Oh, what a ball that is.
It's going to drop to McAllister. Free kick's been given already, and he towied that high and wide. Let's have a little look at this one. A Sheffield United player ends up on the floor. It's Van Dijk. He just body checks him, I guess, as he's trying to get to the ball. And now he just pushes him in the face. Just full, two-handed, shoves him to the floor, free kick.
Yeah, fair.
Kieran Orr says it would have been a drop ball to the team in possession when the ref stopped the game, so ref would have dropped it to the keeper when restarting.
Ah, okay, so we can pick it up.
There you go.
Nice one, Kieran.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. Go Gomez. Diaz enters the penalty area, gets to the byline. Well cut out. Another corner for Liverpool. I feel like we've seen how the pattern of plays are going to be for the rest of the game here, Chris.
Yeah, it's okay.
But we're doing all right finding width and getting into decent positions. Just not test the goalkeeper yet. Van Dijk's just going to go a little bit
That's interesting. That's interesting. I've not seen us do this before.
Yeah, really getting a bit closer, trying to crowd out the 6-yard box, block off the goalkeeper.
I wonder if this is one of them Scholesy ones, someone on the edge.
Ooh. Trent again, one arm in the air. Ibu's being held. He's got near post. Sobbo with the flick on. Oh, it doesn't quite drop to Salah. Gomez keeps it alive. Drives full. Go on, Joe.
Great ball.
Yeah,
let it go. Well done. Great
Trent.
call.
Oh, wonderful whip cross. Salah heads it back across. Ibu Konate! Oh, Hollywood save there from West Fodringham. Dives to his right. Comfortable save for the goalie. It would have taken a lot for Konate to generate
he's never scoring from there, is he? Not the way the ball came into him. Keeper makes it look good, though. Well done, you.
Yeah.
He got on target. You know what? He couldn't have done much better than that, to be fair. It was a good header from Salah as well, back to him.
Kieran here saying, would be typical of us to lose to the team at the bottom after a great performance. Would it be typical to lose to the team? I don't think that would be. I mean, to draw frustratingly, that would be quite difficult. Lose not so much.
Our one loss since we changed to this formation was against Tottenham.
There you go.
So we don't typically lose.
Oh, Diaz, great ball outside of the boot. Gomez, I think, quite shouts for handball, quite gingerly moves the ball on there. Gakpo, Endo back to Gomez, just kind of lost the momentum in that attack there. Liverpool back to the build-up play. Virgil van Dijk and Ibu Konate, and then back to Queven Kelleher.
Oh, Mats is saying, I'm feeling the Joey Gomez goal tonight.
Telling you it's coming this season.
I know, but this might be his worst game of the season so far, so obviously he's going to score.
Perfect. Oh, terrible crossfield ball. Throwing. Should we have a song? Who do we have? Oh, let's have Virgil. Simon Hooper was also the ref in the Spurs game, Chris, so stop tempting fate, is Kieran Orr.
Are you sure that's Kieran Orr, not some kind of fucking AI Google?
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
It's Stato from Fantasy Football. Sobber's like fighting, not winning possession, and in fact giving away a free kick in the process. Right, Liverpool throwing in the right back position.
Come on.
Looking for the passes. The Sheffield United crowd are incensed. Trent lets that one slip and it's gone straight out for another throw in. Bad throw in there. So it's a Sheffield United throw-in just inside Liverpool's half, and now halfway inside Liverpool's half. Endo heads it back where it came from. He's going to let that run out and take a throw-in.
Let's see how far he goes.
Position.
It was there. He's taking it in about the right place there, to be fair to him.
Sheffield United coming away with that one. Some work for Trent and Konate to do, and they do it. Trent gives the ball away. Sheffield United then pass it out for a throw, and this has been a low quality few minutes of football on display at Bramall Lane.
Big goal.
Beating Palace by a goal to 0. Here comes Joe Gomez again. cuts inside on his right foot. See, I mean, I don't know, maybe we just didn't have the bodies forward to make it worth him tearing forward on that one, but he looks all right when he's got the space to accelerate into. I'd like to see him doing a bit more, to be honest.
It's tough to say, really, for me, because it's one of them where when there's so much movement from everybody else, is it better that he just sits back for a bit?
But when he's got the ball with 30 yards of clear space in front of him,
it's not too different to Timmercast, though, is it? He just cuts inside and uses his left to play it back.
Canate, once again, trying the big crossfield ball. Again, just cut out, and again, it's a Liverpool corner on that far side.
Another shot on... Have we? Oh, we've had two shots on target.
Yeah. Did probably class Van Dijk's shoulder, maybe.
Randomly thought, well, put the total shots, then big chances underneath it, which was 0.
Trent, another in-swing, another arm in the air, which was a near-post flick gone. No, he's gone for the heart. Fotheringham has spilt it, and it's been absolutely leathered clear. Kelleher comes.
Well done, Kelleher. That's
nice
brilliant.
Square ball to Joe Gomez. He controls and he goes for the crossfield pass himself. Trent is out over on the left wing. Great touch.
That was a ball.
Well tackled.
Right, okay, so from now on, you only play 70-yard passes.
Yeah.
Simple, Joe.
Yeah.
That's glorious.
Endo on the halfway line. Liverpool again looking to build. Back to Endo, across to Ibu Konate. And to Van Dijk. Liverpool taking it slow and steady at the moment. Endo, was that even Szoboszlai? Too slow and too steady. Liverpool on the back foot defending again. Konate with a really, really strong tackle there, but Sheffield United still have it. Left of the penalty area now.
What's he give offside?
And it's offside.
It was because Konate stepped up to make the challenge. I think that we'll see it now, but he steps up at a surprising time. Yeah, and he plays him off because of it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Good defender.
And won the ball. For good measure.
Yeah. The ball is now on the right-hand side for a Liverpool throw-in. Taken quickly back to Ibu Konate. Trent turns on it. It feels like we're having a decent amount of the ball on the flanks. Oh, here we go, cutting inside. Salah, Endo, McAllister. He's been quiet, hasn't he? Not seen enough of him. Gomez.
He's made some good runs off the ball and just not been found. He's gone in behind the striker a couple of times.
Konate now, not really where you want him. Ball wide right to Szoboszlai. Little dance onto the left foot. Salah goes outside, comes back to Trent. First time cross. That is terrible.
It's in the area of the field that you kind of want him to pick up the ball as well, isn't it? We've not really seen him in those areas where he's crossing. We're so used to seeing him pulling the strings further back and more central now. It wasn't a good cross.
GS says, has anything actually happened in the first half hour? Legit question.
Yeah, the Joe Gomez Kelleher thing's probably the biggest part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, Gomez is
McAllister's potential injury that was okay. That's about it.
For a goal. Yeah, it's not been a scintillating game of football thus far for the Reds. Konate heads it forward. Again, big clearance from Sheffield United. Trent with a push in the back. Stabilises his man, clears it.
My words, pinball!
Heads it again. It's been a low quality game of football, is my word.
It took up being dragged down to someone else's level.
Yeah. Van Dijk, Konate. It's mad because you just don't. There's not many teams who play like this against us anymore. You know, obviously Luton have got a bit of it in them. Like even Fulham, I would have expected it didn't play like this.
Fulham didn't play like this. No, you're right.
Diaz, great overlapping run again from Gomez.
The way Fulham were playing, I thought they looked at Aston Villa and went, "We'll do that." Yeah. No, it wasn't quite as easy as Villa. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, Marco Silva's a good manager, isn't he? And that's one of the things. And they've also got players who can cause problems. I think, you know, watching Luton against Arsenal, I can't understand how they scored 3 goals against Arsenal because ball over the top,
goal outside kick. Of the boot.
because you can see how the Luton players aren't good enough to play in the Premier League. You're watching them and you're like, these are League One Championship at best level footballers. Brentford are beating Brighton and Buemo.
And Fulham are beating Nottingham Forest as well. I don't know if we covered that one or not.
No, we did not. Good on them. Yeah, mad. But yeah, so that's to the point anyway. So there's not many. There used to be, I think, 5 or 6 teams in the Premier League who would play that type of football, park the ball, set pieces, all that kind of stuff. It's having a mini resurgence. There were basically none last season. So more teams just took it to Liverpool and had a go at us. Whereas, yeah, this is a completely different skill set.
It's especially difficult, I think, when you are quite a new side. You know, I think City have no problems against this. They come up against it that often as well anyway, but they know what each other's going to do. But when you do change in midfield, when you're playing in midfield for the first time, in Endo, McAllister and Szoboszlai, and you've got a centre-forward that's not actually been playing centre-forward for you for most of this season, I think it just makes it a little bit more difficult because it has to be so crisp and so precise.
Your point about the fluidity as well, cool, fluid. But if nobody knows where anyone's going to be, what's your foundation? You're hoping for magic, and that might look. We've got magical players, so that's not the worst approach to this game. But
well, in Salah
wins it back corner of the box. Oh, steps between two man, gets brought down.
He's kicked in the heel, maybe.
He just seemed to get
My word, that's going to stop play
by Endo, and he's going to get booked as well with Taro Endo.
Might get the VAR time to look at the Salah decision because he might have a decision on his mind. Yellow card.
Yeah, and they're going to go in the book for that one. Cleaned his man out on the halfway line.
I'd like to see the Salah thing again because it looked like he kicked his ankle.
It just looked like he got bored of being booted, Chris, and went out. Yeah, go ahead, I'll go down. Deal with it.
It's where you need a commentator.
Yeah. We've got you.
Okay, but I don't know what's happening.
Well, how would they? Yeah.
And then we don't have a live feed to the VAR and whether they're... He stands on him!
There you go.
Nada?
Apparently not. But then again, it's Mo Salah. He just doesn't get penalties.
I mean, are they going to kick off or are we just going to carry on looking at him? I like looking at him. He's a nice lad. But, yeah, okay.
He wears the gum shield well. Well, it's the channel for Sheffield United. Konate's got to deal with this one. Holds it up, Trent. Blocks the pass, and it's a throw into Sheffield United.
God, he was just a kid at us, wasn't he? Looks like a man now.
Yeah.
That's what happens, you know.
What happens here? Time. Header on goal.
Wow, was that a header by one of our players? No, was it him?
Yeah,
okay.
The most. I need to learn his name because he's been the only player I've noticed on their team apart from Jack Robinson.
No, it was Endo. I was right.
Nice pass back to the goalie.
Jesus.
Oh, it's the guy's name I can't pronounce. That's good.
It's just Endo.
Konate. Trent's wide right now.
Oh, he's looking for
Number
it.
of men. He doesn't go for the cross. Instead, it goes short to Konate. Makes that run right wing. Liverpool just look like they're massing players along the border here.
Oh, hello.
Tried to play some quick ball. Cody Gakpo's on fuck all in this match so
There's
far.
a lovely little ball around the corner. That was McAllister who played that, actually.
Endo, Konate again. That's very happy.
Right with that. You can do that.
What?
Endo, you did it well.
Trent is inside his man. Needs a pass. Finds it. Szoboszlai back to Trent. Trent tries to square it. It's a deflected goal kick. It's fucking nowhere near it.
Fucking Robinson's everywhere, man.
Corner to Liverpool. Great run from Trent. This.
Oh, it's great play.
Sobbo does well to get it back to him, and he goes for the first time past the Salah. And maybe just showy it. Yeah. I mean, it's a tough one. Tough one to get any sort of power on that one. Another corner, right hand side this time. Therefore, outswinger from Trent.
Yeah, your job's worth. See him check.
Oh, there's his ass.
Boom! Crack attack! Crack attack! 40.
Come on. Come on, Sens.
40. Are we 40?
Yeah. Oh, what a goal! Virgil van Dijk! Corner from Trent! He bared his arse! Everyone got flustered, and apparently so did the Sheffield United defence, because Virgil van Dijk striding in unmarked on the volley. Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 1.
Oh, Trent's crack wasn't the only one. There was a huge fissure in Sheffield United's defence as well there.
Cosmic. Wow. A real crack forming in Sheffield United's defence there.
What a cracking goal, Paul.
They're checking something here. They're protesting with Simon Hooper. He's obviously going to do something to make this game more difficult for us. Let's have another little look at this one. Trent with the corner. There's a man. He's pushed the man over and then volleyed it in.
I think it was Gomez. No, he tripped him. Shit.
Does Van Dijk just trip him and then volley it in?
He tripped him. That one's coming back. There's a crack in our arsenal.
Let's see. It was a cool as you like.
Oh, it's a
volley from Virgil van Dijk. Let's have a song again, eh? Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kieran Norris got it. It was a cheeky goal.
I don't know, I like this one.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, come on.
Is it 1-0?
Yeah. Has it been given? Come on.
What are we saying? I mean, it does trip him up. I'd be surprised if it stands. I'll be made up if it stands.
Yeah. Yep, it is a goal to Liverpool. There we go. Deadlock broken from a set piece. Exactly what you're supposed to do in games like this.
Yes, it is.
Little volley ball over the top for Gakpo. Can't find it. Headed away for now. So Liverpool maybe should have had a penalty for a foul on Mo Salah before Endo picked up a yellow card. I've broken the deadlock. Trent Alexander-Arnold literally got both his arse cheeks out and then whipped in a corner. Sobbers lies in behind right hand side, trying to get past this man. Digs the cross, blocked. Another corner. Will he get the full ring out this time, Chris?
I just want to know whether he's wearing boxies, to be honest.
Will he turn around the other way and whip out the tip? That is what we're waiting to find out as Trent goes over.
I think that happens if Kelleher scores.
What? If he scores?
Yeah.
You're going to whip yours out?
No, him.
Oh, right. Trent, just a little update. Trent has pulled his shorts back up.
Oh, that's a shame.
Wild. That's going to be... I mean, that's the goal of the game. The only goal of the game. That's going to be shown in a lot of places tonight. Trent... Deeper one this time. Van Dijk with a header. It's gone over the bar.
Gakpo's gone down here. They're looking for VAR. Gakpo's gone down inside the area.
Endo's protesting there. He's on a yellow. Van Dijk says get away from the referee. Let's have another little look.
He's pulled right on the edge. It might be outside, but he's pulled down. You can look at it all you want.
And Gakpo absolutely bullied Robinson and headed it over. We know he headed it. I want to see the foul. No prime. Bad prime.
Oh.
He's saying wait for the whistle.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's going to blow the whistle here, isn't he?
Jokes. What?
He knows the camera's on. He knows the camera's on. He's got a right.
There goes the whistle player. Boom. Goal kick taken. Big header from Ebro up in the air. You can get the second one. It's Alexis. Salah's under it and stays under it. McAllister up again. Sobbers lying there. Liverpool can't get a solid connection.
I'm sorry, we have another winner. That's how you crack a low block from Pep's lawyer. Well done. And C.R. Martin sends us $5. Thank you so much. The crack jokes themselves are worth a tip, but love that Van Dijk goal. Let's go Reds.
Tony Blakeway says Trent is so on fire tonight. He's cracking the flags. Sorry, not sorry.
He got us out of a hole.
Oh yes,
we're all day. Unfortunately for you, because we're not going to let this go. There's nothing else to talk about.
There's fuck all else to talk about. It's been such a Nottingham game of football. There's the bar, ladies and gentlemen. It's a medium height bar. Can you top it? Poor control from Sobersley, but he manages to win it back off himself. Square. Here's Trent. Trent goes for goal.
Wes, we're going to win tonight. No ifs, no buts. Okay, maybe some buts.
Outstanding. Diane Butler says, how can Trent assist you guys tonight? Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, John. Wait, have it, Chris. Go on.
Trent, anal under arsehole. Well done, Mr. Henderson. That one's up being top, Mr. Henderson.
No. Terrible. Utterly terrible. Oh, my God. Oh.
I think I like it.
Sorry, Ben-footed. Guys, what do you sphincter Trent performance?
Oh, that is glorious.
Oh, my good Lord. Ian Loch.
Oh, wow.
Super chat. It's been a cracking game so far.
It has been a cracking game so far.
Here we go. Here's a chance. Gomez cuts inside again. Szoboszlai left-footed ball. Oh, no, it was a nice idea, but it was just too much. Trent's got to do some defending now. Oh, well done. Cody Gakpo going in there and helping Trent out. Well done. Carlton, YNWA, is over the moon.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not bummed out. It was quick though, wasn't it?
Pretty quick. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, running rings around them, says Max Break. Brilliant.
Oh dear.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
You
Come for the commentary. Stay for the stupid puns.
Oh yeah.
It's a classic Redmen Watchalong, ladies and gentlemen.
Lee Jones, the bootyful game.
Brilliant. Well done, everyone.
Oh,
that's how you kill a few minutes in a genuinely otherwise awful game of football. Trent.
He's got his bum out on national television. He's got a good bum though.
Apparently so. There you go. Yeah, can't say I had a thought on it prior to that, but there you go. Sure. So they're going to show it again then.
Oh yes.
Van Dijk's man goes tumbling to the floor, and it's like shooting absolute peach. Yes. Oh yes. Oh, here we go. Szoboszlai, Salah first time, Mo. That is woeful, mate. Straight into the keeper's arms. Oh. Right, Ryan Rogers says, I don't do ifs, absolutes, or maybes. I do buts. Yes. Yeah, well done. And Liam Benzos, to be fair, it wasn't Trent's first cheeky call. It was not. Well done, everyone. Long clearance from West Fodringham. Canate heads it down. Trent Cody Gakpo, gets pulled to the floor.
I know, like this arm in the air too. I prefer pants down goal.
I told you, but I didn't say there's like a multiplying effect. So it's like pressing L2 and X to something different to just pressing X. The arm plus short at half mast means Virgil trip your man over and volley it in. That's a.
Let's do it again.
6 minutes of additional time at the end of the first
half.
Probably
all McAllister, wasn't it?
Yeah. Canate, edge of the centre circle now. There's Trent, once again, deep. Salah wide right. Good little running behind from Szoboszlai. That's better. Maybe could have taken that on there. Instead goes back to Mo. Endo have made the run there. He's going, no. Get back, mate. Canate.
Nah, it's a bit risky.
Yeah, it was. But not really, because Sheffield United's clearance technique is just to smash it as hard as they possibly can down the pitch. I remember playing for a team once that was so bad that the parents used to cheer when someone would just kick the ball into the other half.
Is that what Everton did you play for?
Oh my God, Diaz is in the box. Just takes it away. And the offside flag goes up.
You never told me you played for Everton, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, Kieran All might have it. Oh, you booty! What a hit, son! What a hit! Yes. Salah is desperate for that 200th goal, isn't he? Everything in his power just to get it out the way as quick as possible. Might I suggest, Mo, you try kicking it hard at the goal? I'm no expert, but
it does work.
It's been known to work.
The comforting thing here
Oh, Canate gives away a free kick there. It's a little aggrieved at that one, and it was just a tussle, I thought.
I can't even say it now.
Sorry.
I can't say it.
Because you're going to say they're offering nothing or something like that.
Since the first sort of 5 minutes, when I checked the stats and they'd had 2 shots, they haven't had any more shots since then. They haven't really offered a threat since then. See why I didn't want to say it? I was hesitant. I'll go. Just make sure I don't show me ass.
Doing a Trent celebration. It is a free kick to Sheffield United. It is about 30 to 35 yards from goal.
Sorry, is this
Quite
right?
central.
Trent now has as many Premier League assists as Eric Cantona.
I saw someone who got whipped over the wall. It's over.
Well, they've had the shot.
I saw somebody passed his goal tally the other day as well. Cantona stats. It's mad that just.
Van Dijk.
Eric Cantona was a really good footballer, but honestly,
Nice for Leeds.
And Sheffield Wednesday.
And United.
He's hated by Sheffield Wednesday. But he wasn't. He just didn't score that many goals, and he wasn't in the Premier League for that long.
I always find it funny when like a boss player like that plays for a club that you can completely forget about, like David Ginola and Everton, or something like that. There's loads of them.
Most of them play for Everton.
Yeah, they just hire.
Paul Gascoigne.
Yeah, Paul Gascoigne. So is Cock. True story, I did. Yeah. Yeah, when he wasn't drinking in Liverpool.
Absolutely.
He's very much still drinking.
Right. Trent.
Five Bellies brought a parrot into the restaurant I was working in one night. Random. And yeah, so is PP.
Alex McAllister. The crossfield passes have worked really well, haven't they, in the south?
It's not the only famous person's PP I've seen. Do you know the other one?
No.
Which one was the one with brown hair from Robson and Jerome, who did the fishing programme?
Robson.
See Liz as well.
Trent. I'll come back to you on that one, Chris Fraser. Gakpo tackled by Jack Robinson as he was entering the box there, throwing to Liverpool high and wide on that right-hand side. Yeah, I'd like to see Gakpo get more on the ball, to be honest. He's been a bit of a non-entity in the number 9 for us. I want to see a bit more from McAllister. Speaking of the devil, he's gone for goal! Oh, pushed over the bar! Almost, Alexis, almost!
Let me try that. I'd like to see a little bit more from McAllister as well.
There's the replay. Bang. On the swivel, dipping volley. Look, it's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
It's moving though, isn't it?
It is moving because it's a football being kicked at the goal.
It's moving side to side. A touch.
No, it's not. It's dipping a little bit. It's on target. But let's not forget that he has genuinely been a poor goalkeeper.
No, it's all pants.
Trent, one hand, near post, looking for the flick on, only meets the Sheffield United head. McAllister tries to keep it alive, nods it forwards, and that will run for a goal kick. Chris Stockton says Makarov at half-time. He's still limping. Hasn't touched the ball at all this half. I presume that comment went in before he had a volley at goal. We all make these mistakes, mate. It's fine. It's time. It's like the ageing of Jack Robinson.
What's that celebration, by the way? Did you see that? I mean, I get Sons, but what was the other guy holding?
Oh no, I don't know. I just was looking at Sons. I was like, why is he doing like TV? Like he's playing charades.
He was like this, Paul.
He's trying to line up a shot.
What are you pretending you've got in your hands?
Yeah, I didn't see it. Salah. Oh, Gakpo just couldn't get on the end. I'd like Mo Salah to just give up shooting for 15 minutes and instead play some like really clever passes to his fellow attackers. That'd be good. Sheffield United coming down that right hand side. He's very well marshalled. Van Dijk goes in, wins the ball, and keeps it in play as well. And that is half time. Wow. Okay. I was fully prepared for one of those half times where we're going bit drab, bit crap. Liverpool caused themselves some problems. They need to be a bit more clinical, create some more. And all of these things remain true. But I'd rather be in this position 1-0 up than not.
Yeah, and it doesn't change Sheffield United's game plan, I don't think, for a while yet. They're going to continue to do this. Exactly. But there is a point in the game where being 1-0 down will change the game plan, and that's when we've got to be able to capitalise. And that might be when we make our substitutions and all that type of stuff. We got better towards the back end of that half, much better, and we started to, really dominate the ball. They couldn't get out anywhere near as much. They stopped troubling us, and then it was more about us finding a way to break them down, which we were still struggling to do, to be fair. But having that 1-goal lead is massive, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't mind it only being 1-0, in so much as, you can see how sometimes 2-0 can be a bit of a weird one. If you go 2-0, then go 3-0, whatever. Do that. But in terms of the whole complacency thing, it means we can't afford to switch off here. It means we've got to be alert. We've really got to continue to go and keep the game in that sort of way. Sheffield United don't need to change the game plan. I think Liverpool need to sharpen theirs up a little bit, but there's no fear of thinking it's done at 2-0, because we can see that you can undo yourself if you don't give this game the full attention. I think it's okay. I think we've been all right. We've definitely been the better team, and I think it's also fair to say the only times they've really looked close to causing us problems, it's been of our own doing. Yeah. Particularly the first one was Joe Gomez. What I think for a good football player is the right thing to do, because you can get Liverpool back on the attack. Tries to Cruyff his man, just gets an awkward deflection and they go back the other way. We just about managed to deal with it. It's a decent save from Kelleher. He could just play a simple pass and we'd be out anyway. And then it then followed. What then followed was Gomez having a mad 5 minutes, but I think he's settled. Yeah. I think the team's generally settled, and it just looks like that this is, unless Liverpool do something stupid, this is what the game's going to be.
Yeah, and Liverpool will have been expecting this, won't they? I think. Let's have a look at some of the stats, actually, Paul, because I think this is quite interesting. This is definitely the highest possession I've seen in any game so far this season in Liverpool's favour. 80% possession to 20% possession.
Wow. Now, I can remember like a 78 or maybe even a 79.
80% is one of them last 10. Yeah. Last 5
yes.
stats.
Yeah.
It's not a 45-minute game of football stat. In fact, I was looking at the average possessions for Klopp's tenure over the course of the seasons the other day, because I'm fucking sad like that. Ours is actually down this season, lower than anything that we've ever had. It's at like 57% possession. Everything else was 60 to 64 sort of percent. And this being at 80% says that we're dominating the game.
Can I just on that? I wonder if the big away games we've played so far this season might have an impact on that. Because we've gone away to the Etihad, to Spurs, to Newcastle.
The small sample size, the 14 games, the red cards don't help, the big away games, these all feed into these things. So this is just something that you might sort of expect to sort of even itself out over the course of the rest of the year and stuff. Though. But it is interesting, because I always file these away in my brain as something to come back to, you know what I mean, and then I forget about them.
Should we?
That's just the way my brain works.
Should we have a look at the attack momentum chart? Because if you want a little bar chart that's going to tell you exactly what Chris has just said, this is it. It's got this teeny tiny little green spot, which I could only presume is the shot on target, the Craven saves. But then other than that, and as you said, it's almost like, it's not quite like a wedge that shows Liverpool getting bigger, but it's also not a million miles from it. It does tell you that, particularly as you're saying there, really, that last sort of third of the half, it's absolutely all Liverpool, absolutely and totally bossing it. Ellis Day, who's been a member for 31 months here on Redmen's YouTube, so I think Kelleher listened to the pod about him being more confident because that outside boot shot is insane. Mo hasn't been at the races today. I think the 200 goal thing is in his head, because the worst Mo Salah is so often the one who feels like he needs to score the first goal of the game for us, and he hasn't been that this season. Mm-hmm. But I think I think that's just weighing heavy on his head, on his shoulders or whatever. I just want to see him just set one up. Just get the game won, and then, unless there's just something where like Klopp's told him, if this gets to 2 or 3-0, you're coming off, mate. In which case he's that might
be it as well. Because he's played so much football, hasn't he? But I think ultimately him and Szoboszlai look a little bit better than they've looked playing passes to each other over the last few weeks, so I'm encouraged by that. But Salah's at his best when he scored a goal. I think he's always been at his best when he's got one in the bag, because he becomes more of a creator and everything else. That actually has changed this season. He maybe every other year apart from this year, that's almost been the case. But this season, it's felt like he's not bothered. He'll play the ball to Núñez and all that before he's got his goal. But it feels like with this record looming, he's gone back to that sort of, I just want to get this box that's weighing heavy on me type of thing.
And also, there is also a tactical thing here where Núñez plays very much with Mo Salah and Gakpo doesn't.
Yeah.
So Gakpo's actually is maybe not getting close enough to Mo to give him those passes as well. And look, going back to maybe one or two.
Than he has when he plays with Núñez as well.
Yeah.
So that's the vice versa sort of thing, isn't it? Gakpo playing more like Firmino, getting Salah more in there. It's just changing things. I found the stats. I couldn't find them on FBref, but thankfully I did actually save this as an Excel sheet. Because, again, I'm sad like that. But I think this column here is the possession stats. So this is 2016-17, I think, if you can see there. 62% possession, 60% possession, 61.8, 62.9, 62.1, 62.7, 60.8. 57.4 so far this season.
There you go.
Which is mad. And then just because I am really, really sad, I ranked us in terms of where we are in points per game, if you want to have a little look at this. Fourth in points per game at 2.21, which is great. First in subs per 90. Now, you would expect this, but look at this, right, as an interesting, just sort of an aside. The 5 subs came in 2020, in like the February, March time. We averaged 3.34 that season. Then the season after, 2.74 subs. Then the season after, 2.92 subs per game. Last season, 4.32 subs, and now 4.36. I was thinking about this as a long sort of term. How's this going to help us towards the back end of the season? We saw Liverpool get better towards the back end of last season, rotating more and more subs. Liverpool in the title challenge this season, 4.36 subs per game. Interesting. Goals scored per game, per 90. We're ranked 3rd out of all of Klopp's teams. Goals against, 4th. Goals difference, 4th. And clean sheets per 90, 8th out of 8. We only get 1 clean sheet in about 3 games, which that's all the 3-1s, isn't it? But yeah, so there you go. That was my fun the other day. Well done. Filled half time though, didn't I?
Yeah. How many accurate passes have Sheffield United played in that half?
6.
33.
Damn.
To Liverpool's 261.
261 is like a full game of passing. Isn't it?
We've got an absolute ton of super chats. I'll get through as many of them as possible before we head to the halftime break. Hitchin Baz says, stuck in work on a quickie break. Can you sum up the first half in 20 seconds for me, please? Drab. Liverpool, their own enemy in terms of creating stuff for Sheffield United. Loads of corners. Virgil van Dijk scored from one. Trent got his arse out. There you go. Sounds brilliant. Well done. Thanks, Chris. Ellis Day says, I think Mo is missing Núñez. I think Núñez takes so much focus off Mo, which allows Núñez to give Salah assists, but also allows Mo to be more creative. I think that's a good point. And Rohan Gupta, Salah hasn't been at his best for the past few games. Can't seem to dribble past people. When Salah's on form, Liverpool's front line clicks. And this is, I agree, but it's not the game for dribbling past people. You need to be a pace, I think, to dribble past people. Dribbling them in close circumstances is a very, very, very difficult skill. And he, in that regard, that's why I mean pass it. Just pass it. Just pass it to someone else. Drop a little shoulder and see if you can square it to someone to get a shot on goal and then hope that it comes back to you. But again, when Núñez is playing, I think he trusts the ball's going to come back to him. Whereas I don't think he's got that same level of understanding with Cody Gakpo at the moment anyway. Right, we are going to take a short break while we run to the toilet and probably make a brew. Here's some messages of things we think you should engage with in the meantime.
Hello everyone, merry festive season. It is that time of year again. It's the time of year where we give away an absolutely frightening amount of Liverpool gear to our subscribers at Legend Tier. on redmenplus.com. Yes, we're going to be giving away something each and every day in the build-up to and on Christmas Day. We've got a bunch of incredible stuff. Let me talk you through it. We have got amazing prizes kicking it off. We've got a Liverpool captain's armband signed by Lucas Leiva. Go ahead, why not? We've got books, we've got Lidl at 100, we've got Spice Up Your Life, we've got a goalie glove signed by former Liverpool goalkeeper Chris Kirkland, we've got the Liverpool Soccer Stars figures, we've got ridiculous amounts of them. We've got a Liverpool versus AC Milan Legends programme signed by Jamie Carragher. We've got a set of prints by Callie. We've got posters. We've got all 4 of our current Liverpool Christmas sweatshirts as well. So if you want to get them, fill your boots. We've got beers of Anfield Road beer mats, and we've got 2 absolutely sensational signed shirts as well. On my left, we have got this, a genuine vintage Liverpool 2007 home shirt signed by Dirk Kuyt. Oh yes. And on this side, we have got last year's home shirt signed by Ibu Konate. Yes. Phenomenal. There's loads. There's genuinely loads. I'd be here all day if I read them all out to you. But look, just cast your peepers around all of this beautiful stuff. How do you get yourself in the draw each and every day for these things? Well, it's very, very simple. Go to redmenplus.com, sign up as a Legend tier subscriber, and your name will go into the hat for each of these daily draws. So not only are you going to get amazing Liverpool content this Christmas, including our 50 greatest Liverpool signings of all time special, you're also going to get the chance to win amazing Liverpool memorabilia as well. So yes, go to redmenplus.com, sign up as a Legend or upgrade from a Captain subscriber to get your name in the list, and have a very Merry Christmas.
Well, I was all ready to laugh at the fact that Bruno Fernandes missed the penalty with you, and then Scott McTominay scored for Manchester United against Chelsea, so that's kind of ruined that one. It has been confirmed. Chelsea have kicked off. Manchester United are winning 1-0. Aston Villa is still 0-0 with Aston Villa as it stands. Liverpool, of course, 1-0 up thanks to a cracking goal from Virgil van Dijk from a corner by Trent Alexander-Arnold, where he bared his cheeks, which was lovely. Paul will be back very shortly. I'm sure he's just making himself a little cup of tea. Loads of people in the comments laughing at me for being a bit of a nerd and keeping spreadsheets on Liverpool, but you know, someone's got to do it. We've had loads and loads of super chats there, and I can't remember where we're up to with them. Ellis Day sends us £5. I think Mo is missing Nunes. I think Nunes takes so much focus off Mo, which allows Nunes to give Salah assists, but allows Mo to be more creative. I think we covered that one actually. Rohan Gupta sent us 449 rupees. Salah hasn't been at his best for the past few games. Can't seem to jump past people when Salah's on form. Frontline clicks. We may well have actually done all of them, so apologies if we did. I'm going to go back into the chat. It's should be just a few seconds away, really, from Liverpool kicking off. The teams are both out there. Page lad, you killed that advert. Beautiful work. What advert was it? I have no idea which it was. I nipped to the toilet because of my small bladder in the break there. Hello, Milesy. I see you in the chat there, mate. Thank you very much for joining us as always. Yeah, it is about to kick off. Sheffield United about to take the kick-off. Virgil van Dijk pulling the strings behind, ordering the players around. Looks cold out there, but I'll tell you who's not cold. He's got a nice warm cup of tea. Mr. Paul Machin.
I really can't stay. I got to go away. It is underway at Bramall Lane for the second half. Oh, we're still playing that fucking... something about a greasy chip butty or something. Like... I do like. I must admit, I'm being cynical. I think it's really funny when football clubs have got like a balance. You know, we've obviously got You'll Never Walk Alone's got a thing to it, but like you fill up my senses as Sheffield United think, and just a bunch of like fellas who would eat your face, basically harmonising is wonderful. West Ham, blowing bubbles, great, singing songs about bubble bats, it's amazing. Hi.
We had a lovely little super chat there from Trig Josh, actually.
Josh,
hi everybody, why are the likes below 1,000? Come on guys, smash that like button, touch it, stroke it, tease it. It likes it, honest.
It loves it, just try it. See what happens when you click
it. Rob Davies says, with Chris's spreadsheets and Trent's spreadsheets, it's been a weird night.
Yeah, we've gone from one end to the other. We've gone making arse jokes for most of the first half, followed by Chris breaking out spreadsheets of Liverpool's average points and what have you. Wild stuff. You just don't get this on other channels, I'm telling you. You just don't get it. For better or for worse. I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's worse. That is entirely subjective and entirely down to you. All I'm saying is I can unequivocally say no other channel that does Liverpool watch-alongs or any channel that does watch-alongs will deliver that level. That spectrum of content. Yeah. Because we are giant man-children. That's what it is.
Always have been.
Always have been. Always will be. Right. Liverpool just lose possession for a moment there. Trent Alexander-Arnold forced to engage in the defensive position in the right-back area. Gets back, does well. And Liverpool ganging up. Just managed to shut the door for the moment, but they have got width on the left-hand side. Sheffield United cut inside. Fired across the box, and Virgil van Dijk clears it away. Oh, Virgil. I think he's shouting at Trent there to get a little bit tighter to his man.
He's really surprised me this season, Virgil van Dijk. I had reservations about him being a captain for us, and I do not have reservations anymore about him being a captain for us. He just seems to relish it, doesn't he?
I think it's a Michael Jordanism, but like he's taking it personally.
Yeah.
Oh God, Van Dijk this time again. He's there to head it away. Gomez had flicked it on at the near post. Salah comes away, needs support, tries to drive into space for Gomez. He does. Gomez tries to give it back. That's a twat of a ball. And yeah, it's cleared away for a throw in to Liverpool inside the Sheffield United half. That's one thing where that right hand side again. Oh, thanks, Craig. Is still a little bit off. Our counter attacks, you need someone else to pass to. You know, you need some options to take that extra touch, and we were a little too direct. And then ultimately, yeah, we were just too direct. Pinging it to Gomez wasn't necessarily the wrong thing, but then Gomez maybe should have took another moment. Salah gives the ball away.
I've got to say, I know it was discussed last night and everyone noticed it last night, but I love the subs thing in the graphic top left and the overlay.
Yeah,
it's very American. It's a very American football thing for timeouts. They've been doing it, but yeah, it's innovative, isn't it?
Yeah, like, we could do that. We've got space for it. We can't do it now. That'd be ridiculous.
Go.
We'll absolutely forget that I've said that and then never do it again. Gakpo gets taken out on the halfway line, trying to turn play around for Liverpool. I totally forgotten that Tom Davies played for Sheffield United.
I totally didn't know.
Yeah, there you go. He's out at the moment apparently. And also, is Ryan Brewster even on the bench? Do we know?
Is he still a footballer?
Well, yeah.
Is he?
He looks like, I don't know, he just looks like he should be in someone really famous's entourage.
He's out with a hamstring injury at the moment, Ryan Brewster.
So mad. I mean, such a shame. The perfect on that right-hand side, not really going anywhere at the moment. But, you know, I'm not saying that the penalty miss against Arsenal is the thing that means he doesn't go on to be a top-class forward, but it's... Yeah, it is just mad. 18 months of injuries did him, or 24 months of injuries, which is 2 years, unless you're a baby. Probably did for him.
It's so good.
Exactly.
It's brilliant. It's so true.
that was a joke aimed at one person and one person
So
only. If
good.
anyone else gets that in the comments, then
Any
yeah.
dads, mums will know.
Yeah. Oh, another foul on Alexis. Yeah, shame. Yeah, he looked like he had it all. I've been watching that pre-season game. In fact, it was to Boston. When we got to Boston, me and you, and we played the game that night. And yeah, I think he scored a penalty in that one. He had a really clean striking technique, Brewster, but yeah, real strange one.
Well, there's no game on. Can you go to my laptop, please? Because we've got tickets available to a live show with those two man babies over in Ireland and Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland first with Belfast on the 24th of March, and then Dublin in Ireland on the 25th of March. Tickets available from ticketmaster.ie. So if you want to get involved, we've got Keo, who's absolutely superb Liverpool songs. It's going to go off big time. Big live shows planned over in Ireland and Northern Ireland. So please get involved. Ticketmaster.ie with these two man babies.
Promises to be an absolute belter. It's our first time over in Ireland in like
6.
Is it 6 years?
2017 it was, yeah. So it'll be 7. That's how maths works.
Maths and time. Yeah.
We'll be older.
How old will Jack Robinson be?
He'll be a man.
Yeah,
man.
Grandad. Yeah, Keo, you will have seen him. He's done loads of work with Liverpool lately, and obviously famously of Boss Night as well. Brilliant solo musicians, going to be belting out Liverpool track. So we're going to have some good Liverpool chat and have a good Liverpool sing-song as well. So yeah, if you're based over in Ireland, or if you're merely a ferry or a cheap flight away, which you can get some very cheap flights over, yeah, come and party with us in either Belfast or Dublin.
Mate, you can get a Ryanair for 30 quid return if you go on the day and come back on the evening.
I mean, you could technically go in the morning, go back the next night and do the same, probably. So yeah, cheap. And it's not like a Europa League or Champions League game where they move the price up because they know there's a big event on. We're not that big. But it is going to be big.
What a ball!
What a ball! Oh,
was that left-footed by Trent?
Foderingham comes out and cuts out Luis Diaz on the edge of the box, but it was a hell of a ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Absolute pure inspiration again. I
just keep side-eyeing that City score. Still 0-0.
Oh yeah. I wonder whether, like the other week, there's a second goal or 60 minutes, whichever comes first, deal here with the substitutions. We want to get to a point where this game is comfortable. Now the good thing is we've got so many good players on the bench that you can kind of make changes without... I don't think there's any wild substitutions that are going to leave us like woefully exposed, is kind of what I'm saying. So it doesn't really matter as such. But I mean, Klopp said pre-match that Darwin's going to play in this game, so we know that's happening at some point. You imagine one of Harvey or Curtis or both would come into this game. Gravenberch will be another one, certainly available for it. Do you maybe consider getting Quanston on the pitch for a few minutes, just again because he's with Matt about, he's going to have to play more football in the coming weeks?
Be interested if we get a second, because I'd actually be tempted to take Trent off if we got a second, and bring Timmercass over on the left hand side, move Joe back to the right hand side.
That is an interesting one,
because he's playing a lot of football.
But so Timmercass. So yeah, big decisions to be made for the manager, and whether Liverpool need that second goal to trigger him. Liverpool fans chanting, "You're going down with the blue shite."
Love that. Love that.
I didn't know Burnley. Actually, Burnley played claret and blue, don't they? Luton playing orange as well. That was a big lesson learned this season. Diaz. Gakpo.
Oh, he
Can't quite find the angle for the shot. Needs to get out of Salah's way. Overlapping run from Trent. Clipped the ball. Corner?
Looked like a corner.
I feel so much more relaxed about this game now we've got that goal.
It's massive in these games now, isn't it? Just breaking the deadlock. Oh my God, there's a lot of subs in that back stand. The sub graphics the same as the lights in the stand.
Actually,
maybe that's how many players still on the pitch.
You've got a cut along there.
Oh, right, okay, sorry, yeah. Duh.
Corner, right hand side. Outswinger. Van Dijk's up, it's over his head. Oh, what a save from West Fotheringham!
Has Salah ever hit a better right-footed shot?
Mo
I do not
Salah.
know.
You need to give up on 200 for today, mate, because if you can't score with that, it is central, but it's right-footed on the volley.
It's a great save.
Yeah.
Just to get it over the bar, Paul, surely.
Yeah. It's a save that looks worse the more you watch it in slow motion, but in real time, that is a hell of a save from Fotheringham.
Szoboszlai corner.
Yeah, Sobbo, he's going to ping this one to the back post. Oh, he's headed away for now. Liverpool need to be careful of the counter-attack. Trent. Oh, just got megged on the way there. And Sheffield United have got a 2-on-2.
Well,
Alexis McAllister does well for the moment. They've still got numbers. Purple shirts flooding back for Liverpool now. They've gone for the reverse ball. Come on, can you counter? How is your technique? Gakpo, Diaz, Sobbo.
Oh, what a touch.
It is a touch, but he slowed it down too much. Liverpool, yeah.
That's great play from McAllister. Obviously, he's in the 8 now, but it was the fact that he was on the edge of the penalty area and goes all the way back. Has to get some type of connection on the ball. His defensive instincts seem to have improved the last few weeks to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's there,
yeah, herring forward, breaking the line.
Unlucky lad.
Miss it the cross and go straight to the goalkeeper. AJ, the super chat says, guys, do you think we have to accept he might not be a clinical striker? Because I think people are waiting for him to become something he won't be. Are we talking about Darwin Núñez?
I think we are, yeah. He's put in talking about Darwin, by the way, further down.
Yeah, but maybe. That might well be the case.
Down again there, yeah.
McAllister is down. And looks like he's also got a stiffy, Chris. Thoughts?
Well, a stiffy and a bumhole on the same night. I'm glad they never happened at the same time.
X-rated on Prime. No wonder they've got that little pop-up that says the content might be only suitable for 18 plus. Oh. It's on you, everyone, if you're offended. Trig Josh back again with the super chat. Says, Sheffield is the city where I live. Bramall Lane is a cold ground. Winds howl through the Sheffield valleys. I've always known where my support lays, though. Liverpool Reds all the way. Yeah, Sheffield is, when it's cold, it is very, very cold in Sheffield. And Bramall Lane, now I don't know whether they've blocked the corners in one. I really can't remember from going there a couple of years ago. But there was famously a game, I think they played Manchester United, and you could see the wind. There was like debris on the pitch, and the ball was taking mad angles and stuff. McAllister, a little shake of the head there.
Oh dear. Hello Tamas, who's from Hungary, who's a Dominic Szoboszlai fan.
Go Dominic. Go Dominic.
We used to work with a guy called Tamas, didn't we? Tamas Dudas. His name was.
Cool.
Brighton now turned it round against Brentford 2-1. Fulham beating Nottingham Forest 3-0 now. So they've scored 3 goals, 2 games on the bounce.
Flying.
Still 0-0 at Aston Villa, Manchester City. Aston Villa have won 13 games on the bounce at home, heading into this one.
There's McAllister off. Yeah, he's just not been quite right since that foul. He doesn't look too bad. I mean, again, maybe it's just a bit of a precaution.
It's also coming up on 60 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, he might just do it.
Claps the travelling Reds. Curtis Jones is on in his place.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one who needs the minutes at this point.
Yeah, you're right. No need to swap anyone else around either. If you bring Garvey on, you're moving Dom, aren't you? So,
yeah, definitely.
There you go. Subs remaining. I don't know why they've not put a number there.
Liverpool need to keep the door shut here. Sheffield attacking down that left-hand side. Canate does well. Trent gets back in. Clip towards Salah. Come on, Mo. That is a throw and well done.
How do you think he did, all told? McAllister there?
He was fine. I honestly, I don't think anyone's really played very well, to be honest. There's not, everyone's had a little moment where you go, okay, but nobody's like, I don't think anyone's shot. Virgil van Dijk, probably, maybe a bit of Trent. Again, Konate's played some good passes, kept the door shut reasonably well so far. What are you?
Yeah, I agree with all the players you've named there. I thought Trent and Virgil van Dijk were the two players. I think everyone's played okay.
Salah wide right, just keeps that in. Tearing towards the box at the byline.
Good tackle.
He's doing the right thing though. I don't mind that. If you're going to get dispossessed while you're trying to take your man on, that's absolutely fine. Go again. Go the other way. Or the same way. Whatever way, just get past your man.
This is kind of how I expected the game to go, though.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be an easy game at all.
I was going to say, hands up in the comments who's lived through Liverpool's Stoke games.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is the archetypal team defends for their lives against you, and you can't break them down for love nor money, and you need magic or a set piece. Otherwise, you'll draw. Diaz into the box. Oh, he's trying for the magic.
Oh, well done.
Oh, Szoboszlai nearly got taken out for the pen. Keeps it alive. Gomez now. Bad balls
safe.
Behind
it was
Trent.
too safe.
Gakpo, sorry.
It's a poor ball, Ibu. Well done, Trent.
Trent blocks the counter. Good ball. Square to Endo. Endo coming forward. Plays it into Diaz. Going to get it back. No, Diaz turns his man. Here's Curtis Jones. First look at him. Spreads it left to Szoboszlai. Back to Curtis. And Liverpool go back to Virgil van Dijk on the centre spot. Konate. Oh, that's the ball run under his feet there. He's going to have to engage. And try not to give away the foul.
He just wants a foul.
You're getting a yellow card there as well.
He just
mate.
wanted
Fully
the foul.
deserve it. Absolutely stupid. Tamash asks, got one question, guys. Do you also think that Salah is looking for Szoboszlai very little with the ball? I don't think that, mate. But again, I suppose if you are really focused on Szoboszlai, I saw this a lot. I mean this is necessarily you, by the way, mate, but I used to see a lot of people who were Sadio Mane fans in comments talking about why doesn't Mane get past the ball enough, and then Salah fans in comments go, why doesn't people treat Salah a certain way? It's not something that stuck out to me anyway. Ball to the back post. Over everyone.
Keegan was brave leaving that there, wasn't he?
Jack Robinson again arriving in a dangerous position, just not able to get
everywhere today.
Yeah, Andy Parkinson says many a Stoke game. Tony Pulis and Rory Delap and all that, wasn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Ryan
Was it
Shawcross.
Stoke that was the reason that we stopped doing watch-alongs before they got popular with football fans in general? Because we started watch-alongs before everybody else.
Before anyone was there. We started everything. We're like the Simpsons. It's like you go, I've got this new idea. Yeah, Redmen did it. Redmen did it already. The Stoke Gerrard's last game.
Oh, was he off? Yeah. It was a good header by Diaz, I think.
Who wrote to Nasu says Endo performance right now. Again, he's having an okay game.
Decent.
It's a pity because again, it's the balance of the game. We don't necessarily need to go for this. We can afford to be patient, but this is maybe a game where I would have taken Endo off and put McAllister back into the six.
Harvey's coming on there.
Yeah, you'd imagine. Well, it'd be Salah or Sobo, you'd guess.
You could drop Gakpo back if you took Szoboszlai off as well. So you don't need to do that.
Come on, Liverpool.
I can't imagine it'd be Salah.
Trent's first time ball. Headed on.
There.
No, it was a nice idea. It was one of those Gerrard-esque slices. Look at him. Oh, he knows.
He was looking for Sobo, wasn't he?
He was looking for, he had three men to hit, and he was bloody ridiculously unlucky not to hit one of them with that pass.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with the subs now. I would rather have wait for them to come out and start trying to get a point in the game before you make your subs. But
you think are we doing
who cares?
Mass subs here?
I don't know. I expect this game to open up.
He's turned his man, left-footed cross to the back post. Here's Gakpo arriving, couldn't quite bring it down. It's a difficult ball for Curtis Jones to deal with. Liverpool got to keep Sheffield United penned in here. Doing that quite well so far. Big clearance, go on purple shirt. Yeah, straight to Ibu inside the centre circle. Yeah, we'll see. It's just to see what to do. I think they've got to freshen it up. We've got a game again at the weekend, then another game midweek, then another game, and then games and games and games.
Yeah,
and
you're
games.
right.
We're making changes regardless of game state here.
At some point, no, this game does change. And you'd like to be in that position where you can go, right now I know what to do.
Yeah.
But you're right, the game's at the weekend. It's a 12:30 kick-off on Saturday for a start.
Yeah.
That's impactful.
Definitely. Also, we just don't want injuries. You've got a squad. The squad is there to stop injuries, and that's the point of the first half of the season. There'll come a point where I think we'll put our foot down a bit more and make less changes, but that's final 2-3 months of the season kind of job, when you know who your go-to guys are and then you run them into the ground. But right now, it's about making sure you've got those guys for the end of the great Another great ball from Trent, great touch from Salah as well.
It's a poor ball.
It is. It's a really weak ball out to that right-hand side. Curtis just couldn't get behind. He's landed a little awkwardly there as well. Offside, I think.
Darwin and Harvey. Woo!
Yeah, Liverpool
Hello.
pushing the button here. No, yeah, maybe this is a Gakpo. Do you go Endo off, if that's the case? Just checking Curtis is okay, I think.
Before he makes the subs, yeah. Smart.
He won't want to go off. Diaz.
Oh, he's moving a bit gingerly, isn't he? Right. Gakpo to the left.
Salah and Diaz off.
Gakpo to the left.
Harvey
Elliott
right.
to the right.
Nunes central, yeah. And they're just straight swaps, aren't they? Pretty much.
Yeah. Unless he decided to throw Kurt there for some reason. I can't see any other way you'd do it.
Yeah. Salah waits. His wait for his 200th goal continues. I mean, our Wes Foderingham wonder save has denied him tonight, and some absolutely criminally bad finishing. But yeah, Harvey Elliott is on in his place. Darwin Nunes is on as well for Luis Diaz.
Nice to see Elliott and Jones get some minutes though.
Yeah.
Oh, someone else is down now.
Canate is that down?
Fuck me, a bus. I mean, this is a.
And now this is the other issue with this game, is...
Does he bring Timikas or Kwanzaa if he's out?
Kwanzaa.
And then he play where? On the right?
This is the thing about this game, is that...
Oh, it's an eye?
They're gonna... It's little stupid kicks when they're petulant, they're down there, they're being told to scrap for their lives. Rabadam, with the comment here, says, just a reminder, City beat these just 2-1. Yeah, people do that a lot. Oh, hang on, Fotheringham's being pressed by Darwin Nunes.
Oh, he's put the shit right up them.
Cleared out for a Liverpool throw in there. Nunes. Let's get some score updates while we're on it. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 1. Aston Villa 0, Man City 0 as they approach half-time.
Cole Palmer, Man City fan, am I right in saying? Score against Man United.
I love that. Gomez down the left-hand side now, gives and goes. Cody gives it back to Virgil van Dijk. Just can't be silly here. I know it's boring, but I'd honestly, if you told me I had to sit through 25 minutes of us just knocking the ball around the back and killing this game out, I'd honestly take that. I don't give a fuck. But
yeah, after the weekend's game as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't take much more of that.
And there's plenty. Yeah, there's going to need to be more of that as the season progresses. Another great ball. From Trent. Gakpo now driving towards the penalty area. Goes past two. He's getting further away from goal. Goes to Curtis Jones. Harvey Elliott wide on the right. He's going to look to play it square. He's got Trent just inside him. Soberslite, Jones. It's fine. This is all fine. Just have the ball. Stretch him, move him around. Harvey Elliott. Ball in behind. Endo's made the forward run. Back to Harvey. Opens his body up. Goes back again. Yeah, so Liverpool just keeping the ball, keeping possession. Not going to do anything stupid. Just going to test and probe and hopefully wait for the right moment. See,
it's not a great ball.
That's not the ball to play in that situation. He's put Endo into all kinds of problems. Karate there. Liverpool are on the back foot. They need to be smart in how they defend this now.
It's a good turn, that.
Liverpool have got numbers.
Oh, it's through.
There's a man through on goal. He's cut back onto his right foot. Liverpool just
stupid.
defends smart. Well done. Well done. Kept the door shut. Why he didn't shoot there, I've got absolutely no idea.
I'd like to see that again because there was an inkling that Trent stepped up and played him off.
Oh, Karate cuts out the through ball. Hairy moment. One floated into the channel by Curtis Jones. Darwin Núñez stretches his man. And Liverpool eventually, I think, get a throw in the Sheffield United half.
Trent definitely stepped up. But I don't know whether Kanate was running back. Oh, he's miles on, it's Virgil. Oh, yeah. No, Trent didn't step up, he was just switched off. Take that back.
Yeah, my whole thing, again, pass the ball around, but the Kanate pass to Endo's fucking stupid. He's got a man right up his arse, and it's Endo. Like, that's not what he does. You don't play the ball with him with his back to play in the final, in the final third of the pitch. Just keep hold of it. Stupid, trying to force it. A little update on the screen there on the prime stream of the Cole Palmer goal.
Oh, Joe Gomez, he's a classic character there.
Yeah.
Goes back 400 times and forwards once and roasts his man.
Motor Ali here saying Villa have had 13 shots to City's 2.
Should we have a look at the stats then?
Yeah, do it.
Got him up here. Oh my God! Even just look at this. The
momentum chart.
Yeah, the momentum chart. Thank you. Couldn't work out that. Then
here we go. Sorry, Chris. Curtis Jones cutting inside. Oh, sorry, Szoboszlai cutting inside. There's Curtis Jones. Cody Gakpo. So many bodies in the way. Elliott just can't get onto the floater ball to the back stick. Goal kick.
My word! Look at this. 13 shots to 2. One big chance. To be fair, City have had 2 big chances. But look at them peppering the goal there. Like, wowzer. They've nearly 50-50 on possession as well. Something might be happening there. What's this guy doing here?
Just adjusting the strings on his hoodie, I think.
Is he okay? Struggling there. Oh, that'll do my head in when the length on your hoodie, things like that. They've got to be even. Like, does my nut in?
They have. I'd expect nothing less.
It wrecks me sweet, lads. One of the reasons I've given up on hoodies, to be honest. The other is I don't feel like I need the excess hood when I never put it up. So I'm just carrying around more fucking weight. And I'm carrying around enough fucking weight.
Or an added pouch on the front.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean? If I was meant to be a kangaroo, I'd be fucking hopping around Australia.
Szoboszlai. Good ball in, look for down the diving header there from the Sheffield United captain, the unpronounceable. And it is a corner kick to Liverpool again.
Szoboszlai's woken up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Is he playing the right or is Harvey?
Well, it's interesting. I just whether they're switching a little bit, I really don't know, Chris. It's a couple of times they've both been very high and wide on the right hand side. So yeah, I couldn't tell you unequivocally anyway. Corner to Liverpool again. We're dominating the corner stats, dominating them. Jordan says 1-0s are how we won the league. Imagine playing a 4-3 every game. No, I know. You need to save them. You need to save them for big moments, late winners. Be nice if we could just win this one. Trent, big lofted corner this time. It's dropped in the box. Sheffield United.
There's a lot going on in these penalty areas from corners, by the way. I'm sure someone had hold of someone else then.
Well done, Szoboszlai. Just put the brakes on the Sheffield United counter-attack there. And Liverpool have a throw-in. Jurgen Klopp, though, is fuming. Absolutely fuming at something. There's some substitutions.
Is he number 35 or is he 35?
Here's the substitutions. Brooks is off. And John Fleck is on. See, I only know John Fleck because on the Football Manager handhelds, I played through the divisions a few times, and he's always one that, like, you get to like League 1, League 2, and he'll do you for a bit.
I remember him from CM4.
Have you seen the Footy Manager handheld free with your Netflix account?
I have not seen that.
Yeah, if you get Netflix up on your phone or on your iPad or whatever, you can just download download Footy Manager.
This is great knowledge. They should tell people.
Yeah, absolutely. Big
I'm
roar
doing that.
from the blades. Yeah, it's great. Sheffield United have 3 subs remaining. Liverpool 2.
Is the handheld one a bit more like...
It's more like old school.
Yeah, you don't need to quit your job to play the game. Fucking hell.
No, it's good.
That Footy Manager's just... It's too much nowadays.
It's more complex than like CM2.
That I'm okay with.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Liverpool. Trent gets
it's a
it.
great header, Trent.
Yeah, and Sobers like hooks it away over his head.
Dunias did a Sturridge.
Yeah. Go on, Sobo. Oh, Sobers like looks like he got elbowed in the
elbow.
face there. Goes down clutching his grid.
My word, mate. Half time, Villa City, by the way. He does him. Oh, it's a hand. It's not. It's nothing. So the slice sells it like fucking hell.
That's the money maker though, mate. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
So when you're him, yeah.
Got to keep that exactly. You got to keep that safe. No idea. Something very Yorkshire being chanted by the fans there. No idea what it was. Gior. Flower. I don't know. Endo goes back to Virgil van Dijk. Square to Ibu Kanate. Trent goes back to Kelleher. At this point now, Chris, I'd like us to score another goal. I don't mind if we pass it out at 1-0. Just for my own sense of comfort.
You know the last 10's always horrible, isn't it?
Trent, what a ball! It's Darwin Núñez! Saved. Big save from the goalkeeper. Elliott floated up. Gakpo! Oh, he couldn't get a header on it. Gomez is up. He's got a blaming goal! High. And slightly high and slightly wide. Not on target.
Yeah,
not miles away.
Between a Costa strike and a Andy Robertson strike.
Yeah. Not the worst left-footed, left-back effort I've seen by a long stretch, but unlucky down, good save. Let's just see this again.
It's a good effort.
It's a good solid hit. Yeah. It's going away from him.
That's not good enough.
It's funny though how like they go in for Mo Salah. You know, like the amount of like scuff finishes when it goes between the goalie's legs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's like Darwin needs to hit everything absolutely perfectly for it to go in, whereas Mane and Salah have made a career just like spooning things into the back of the net.
I don't know who I was talking to the other day, but they were talking about Darwin's finish. It was on one of our shows, I think, about he just needs a finish or a couple of finishes.
I said he keeps inventing new ways to shoot when he gets into positions. Instead of having you tried and trusted, you like Torres had a finish.
But yeah, this last 10's going to be nervous now.
Yeah.
And you know what will happen, right? The Aston Villa City game will kick off. City will score, and it'll be 1-0, and Sheffield United will have chances. We'll be like, ah!
Yeah, imagine the most stressful end. Oh, he's got a towel. He's got that long throw. We've seen that a couple of times already. Something Liverpool need to be aware of. Jack Robinson's going to look to drop a bomb into Liverpool's penalty area. It looks like no one's told Chris Wilder this is a thing. Oh, it's bobbled in the box. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's all right.
On Cody Gakpo, Joe
Stay
Gomez.
Close, Darwin.
Sends one for Darwin. Darwin's going to try and accelerate. Good tackle
good play.
there.
It's good play.
Just on the halfway line. Gives away a throw-in. Does Vinny Souza. I mean, that looks like the kind of name that someone would have on the back of a five-a-side kit. Like it's his nickname or something.
Did you know that we had 9 shots in the first half and we've had 3 shots in the second half, and Sheffield United haven't had a shot in the second half yet?
There you go. I did not know that.
No, nor did I until I did. They are starting to creep up the pitch a bit though, aren't they? It's not... It's a press now.
Well, this is the thing, you know, again, their fans are getting excited when they get into our half, and there's something, like, addictive about that. So, you know, whether it's actually Chris Wilder going, now's the time. And look, you might as well, because you lose 2-0 to Liverpool. No one's, you know, it's not really
that's a touch,
cost
that
them
from
anything, is
Gakpo.
it? Jones sends Darwin wide left. He needs a pass here. Gets it off Curtis. Liverpool again, just recycling. Session Sheffield United not giving up gaps, not coming out. It's certainly not in this situation. It might be like a
Look at Sabo there, though.
corner counter attack or something. You know what I mean? Where if we're ever going to get in behind them here, I mean, like, you know, Darwin's chance, I guess. Counter attack. Here's Kanate trying his best Matip impression and got fouled in the process by John Fleck.
So, Ajax, I don't ever know how to pronounce this in our Discord. So just saying we didn't win 1-0 here when we won the league.
I remember it well. I was there. Yeah, it was a kindly goal, shall we say?
And according to Nothing But the Christmas Tide, with our backup goalie in goal.
So far, Liverpool are leading. You know, that's... You can't ask...
At 81 minutes in the game at the weekend, we went.
At home. With our backup goalie in. Right, free kick to Liverpool, deep, right-hand side. Trent is over it. He's going to float that one in. He's going to fire that away into Virgil van Dijk. Doesn't make it. Szoboszlai gathers it on the right wing. Trent again. Harvey now. Harvey Elliott, he's going to go for goal. He's going to drive it. It hits the defender in the head. Endo gets up, keeps it alive. Canate.
hello!
Canate got fouled there. Virgil can't quite stab it towards the Liverpool player. Darwin Núñez can't win it. It's hammered clear. Szoboszlai gets back.
Oh, well done, Trent.
Trent does, gets the foul.
He's had a good game. A very, very good game.
And Hooper says play on. Yep, still play on. Trent. There's a ball into Curtis
That's
Jones.
a ball into Curtis, that. And the trust that he can do it.
There's no one central though. Where's Darwin Núñez fucked off to? Here's Cody Gakpo.
There. Oh, it's Elliott.
That's Elliott, mate. Yeah. Curtis Jones! Curtis Jones! Oh, he just tried to... Yeah, I know. He just shuffled the ball across goal.
Oh, he's over there. That's fine.
I mean...
Oh, it's unlucky. It was good play by the substitutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, great running. The crowd are incensed here, but it's absolute nonsense. It's Harvey Elliott now back in the left-back position for Liverpool. Goes back
Great
to
run by
Virgil.
him.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the kind of thing. That's how you win games like this. Is sometimes someone needs to just do something a little bit unusual. His Endo now with a bit of space in front of him. Doesn't use it. Goes back to Virgil.
I'd at this point just knock it around the back. If you're not going to come out, we're going to waste 8 minutes.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Test them now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can tempt them into something. But if you do that, you've got to be smart.
He's on the right for a bit. Is Darwin?
Darwin Núñez. It's just gone out for a throw, and it was a nice idea. Just tried to step over
he's kicked it away. Is he going to get a yellow for that?
Yeah, he's getting a yellow card. Darwin Núñez for booting the ball away.
There's not many players in the league that get yellow cards for that, but they all seem to
play for us, Chris. You know what the thing about it is? There's no point in kicking the ball away because there's about 50 of them now.
That's the thing that winds me up the most.
Yeah. And again, if you're going to kick it away. You know, like these, I'm not trying not to pathetic little, taps away. It's just stupid.
You're better kicking it into the middle of the field.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, put it as far away from the touchline as possible, yeah, totally agree. The Grizzy Poo says, am I the only one thinking Endo's playing well? He is, yeah.
No, he is. And Gravenberch is coming on. Sobo, you'd imagine?
Yeah, sure. Which is a shame because he's actually doing a lot of really good sort of defensive work for us at the moment. It's Trent trying to get in behind again with the pass to Darwin. Again, well defended. Endo, I mean, again, it could be Endo.
I wouldn't.
Gravenberch.
I'll
get up you.
Kurt and Elliott. Whew. I mean, I've seen Kerr play the 6. And Endo hasn't played 90s.
Yeah. Free kick on that left-hand side to Sheffield United. Szoboszlai just giving it away. Yeah, he just takes it, doesn't he? He gets John Fleck steps past him. He's like, nope.
Buffering.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm quite stressed.
Similar area to the free kick was given away last night.
Oh, this is a fucking stupid decision by the defender, wasn't it?
It's another one of them dangerous ones though. The
Should be
back post,
fine.
Virgil deals with it. Trent steps out. Darwin's got one to run onto now. He needs support though.
Yeah.
Cuts inside, goes outside. He's still going down. Find the pass. Oh, he's so unlucky.
The angle was taken away from him by the defender. It was brilliant defending. It was the right idea. He did so well. Instead of going to the sort of outside to try and drive towards his teammates, and it's Gakpo.
Yeah, Gakpo
for Gravenberch. Interesting. And then the defender does brilliantly. Just steps right into the path.
Is that what we have, we hold kind of thing? Yeah, maybe.
Or Sobbo. Jones and Endo. Gravenberch. Who's on the left now?
Well, it's Jones or Gravenberch, maybe. Someone asking, well, how is Nunes so unlucky? He's unlucky because he's done all the right stuff, and he opened up to play the pass, and the defenders just about got enough of a touch on it to block it. It was really well worked up until that point.
Oh no!
Oh, silly! Liverpool on the back foot. Gotta keep this door shut, Liverpool.
Oh, yes, Canate!
Canate making a big tackle.
But it wasn't a pen there. No fucking way.
Sheffield United gathering pace here.
Well
Jones
done.
does well. Endo, well done. Wataru Endo. It's a daft thing, Chris. But there's a 30-odd-year-old international captain there who
just throws his body in front of it. That's not a pen, that, mate.
I mean, he shoved him in the back there, Ibu Kanate. I'm not sure it's enough for a penalty, to be honest. But yeah, Kanate, Endo comes away with the ball on the edge of the box, and then just under pressure, fall on it, drop on top of the ball, get the free kick, take the sting out of it. Play on.
Well, you give it another few seconds, and then yeah, it's okay.
I mean, the game's restarted. We know with Simon Hooper in charge that they can't. If someone else has got a different decision, they can't go back. Van Dijk having to chase back, needs to be careful, not messing around. Just nods it out for a throw in, which, given they've got the long throw in their arsenal, I'm not sure it's necessarily the wisest move, but it was one that he's chosen to do.
Can I make a joke? Trustees just come off.
Maybe he was getting a little rusty. No. Damn it. Wasn't paying attention, Chris.
Yeah.
Caught me on the hop.
Fulham 5, Nottingham Forest 0.
Headed up and over, and a corner. Ibu Kanate trying to rally the troops there.
Aston Villa and City have kicked off.
Right, everyone, drop a like if you want Liverpool to get across the line in this game with the 3 points. Do everything we can positive in swinging whip corner. Gomez, it's dropped, it's bounced, it's volleyed, it's into the ground, it's over the bar, and it looks like a goal kick to Liverpool. Rob Santi says this chat needs to stop praising players unless they've scored. Fuck off, Rob. Rob, go and ask someone in your building to give you a cuddle. It'll be okay. That does actually come off our man there.
So,
Premier League corrupt as fuck. Okay, cool. Yeah, fair.
did they have pink cards?
Not yet. Were they one of the teams that got relegated when
West Ham
maybe, I don't know. Oh, Szoboszlai got fouled there.
I think he's alright.
Yeah, I mean he is, but he definitely got studs down the back of his calf. Don't do anything, don't fall into it, Tom. Get away, you little meth. Little mank meth. He's annoyed because he controlled it with his willy.
Was that a little kick out of the end by Norwood? I would quite like this game to be over at 1-0.
Yeah.
I'm not here for 6 or 7 minutes of added time, by the way.
Six minutes of added time.
Actually, I'm sure I just said I'm not here for that.
I beg to differ, sir. Fotheringham's going to smash this one downfield from his 18-yard box. Virgil goes and meets it. Szoboszlai, great little touch there. Curtis Jones. Sobbo, nice. Oh, it was the back heel, but it was cut out. It's where we could do with not being stupid, like we look like we're trying to be.
Yes!
Oh, well done, Joe Gomez buys.
It was a
The
terrible
goal kick.
clearance, by the way. I didn't even think it had enough on it to get to the byline,
Nope.
to the sideline.
Well,
Yeah, I think
prime
that's
of
fair.
giving Van Dijk player of the match.
I think that's fair.
Sean Virgil's goal again.
It's
It's a scintillating finish.
It's
interesting though what happens. You know, I did say this is the point of the season where your players like that need to step up and score. You need Virgil to score minimum 5 goals a season, I think.
yeah. Those corner goals and
Tom Szoboszlai digging it out on that left hand side. Lovely square ball. Gravenberch, Curtis Jones. Come on, you got Sobbo there, mate.
yeah, those goals from your centre half from corners are what really separates the good teams from the great teams, aren't they? They're the ones that win you like league titles and stuff like that as well.
Darwin, well done. To Harvey Elliott's got Endo inside and well done. Can you get it to Szoboszlai, mate? Yes, you can. Come on, Sobbo, just smash it in. Oh, outside, yeah. Come on, Gomez, what have you got? Runs the corner flag. It's a terrible cross from Joe Gomez. And Sheffield United are going to try and get on the counter. Szoboszlai goes back. You know what? Second half.
Minutes, mate. 92 minutes, still tracking back.
Yeah, Szoboszlai, you know, I've talked about him plateau, maybe looking a little tired of late. He's really dug for the team. Really dug in for the team. He's not influenced the game in the final third, but actually the amount of times this half he's just got back and just shut them down.
You're right, mate.
Kelleher sends it high and high up towards Darwin Núñez, loses out. Gravenberch does well. Jones, Endo, can need a pass. Van Dijk, Sobbo's there, can you? No, that's fine.
Yeah, he's right in front of the ref. He saw it as well.
Oh, not Sobbo. Kelleher again goes long looking for Darwin Núñez. He gets up and wins it. Gravenberch touches it towards him. Oh,
unlucky
just
that.
couldn't get it back towards Darwin Núñez.
Is he going to give that man a yellow card, by the way?
Does not appear so. Christ on our bike.
I know that it is not a title race at this time of the season, but I am also of the opinion that every point is going to matter this season. Yeah. And so in some ways, it is a title race.
Yeah, so the psychology of football, it's not a title race. This is the build for a title race. If you want to be in a title race, you've got to put as many points down between the start of the season and April. Funny enough, Jurgen Klopp actually said it himself, didn't he? He said that it's like the title race starts with 2 months left to go of the season, so you've got to be there to be in it.
It's like the Olympics, mate. You have the heats, you have the fucking quarters, semis, but this is what we're going through now, and you've got to do the business at this point of the season. Otherwise, guess what? You're not in a title race.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, he's
Darwin
done
Núñez
that beautifully.
Turns his man.
Sobbo.
He's got Szoboszlai up with him. Oh, come on, Darwin. Just get... what a tackle, Darwin Núñez.
Absolutely superb, mate.
Has he got a pass in him? He has! He's found Szoboszlai! Szoboszlai! Oh, there you go! That is the game! That is our happiness! Anxiety, get in the bin! It's 3 points to Liverpool. It's Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 2, and Dominic Szoboszlai is the man who has put this game to bed, Chris Pager.
I thought Núñez had fucked it up. He did fuck it up. He wins the ball back with a great challenge. He then turns winger and Szoboszlai turns striker. He was still free in the box, still no one around him. Controls it beautifully. The ball's perfect. And then he lashes it into the back of the net. It looks like it's going to VAR. It should stand.
To double check whether Darwin's fouled in winning the ball back. Because as mentioned, he has the chance to cross it. He misses it. He loses out. He wins the ball back beautifully, I think, there. That is an absolutely wonderful tackle, I think, from Darwin Núñez.
I think he takes his leg. I think the ball's amazing.
And then Szoboszlai still free.
Bang.
Touch finish. Maybe that's what we should be doing the other way. Do it the other way around. Because that's the finish that.
Brilliant.
That's the finish that Darwin's been so sorely lacking.
I hope I'm wrong, but it looked like he went through the man to get the ball. I hope I'm wrong.
It's interesting though, again, Prime are just showing the goal over and over again. If this was Sky, we'd be seeing the foul on repeat. And again, it makes you wonder if the VARs, are they happy with it? Hoopers haven't... Yep, there we go, underway. Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 2. Brilliant stuff. And, on the balance of play, absolutely fair. The Liverpool have actually won this game without it being ruinously heart attack inducing, but we shall see. Last few seconds of the game now, Liverpool, can they just shut it out? Can they get the clean sheet to go? Not with a pass.
Don't
like
you dare.
that.
Don't you fucking dare, United.
Come on, just keep the door shut. Come on, Reds. Liverpool are harassing, harrying, trying to fight for this clean sheet as You'll Never Walk Alone rattles around that little stadium. Queven Kelleher doesn't need to be called into action right at the death there. As Archer just puts the ball over the top wide.
I just hope that filters through to Villa Park.
Yeah, pity the game's back underway really there, isn't it? Yeah. Could do with this have been them knowing this at half time.
Yeah. We're 55 minutes in, it's 0-0 there. We're 50 minutes in United, Chelsea, it's 1-1 there. Fulham finished 5-0 against Forest. Palace lost to Bournemouth 2-0 and Brighton, 90 minutes gone, 2-1 against Brentford. And that should
be that. As the ball sent long by the goalie. Van Dijk with the header forwards. Brought down by Curtis Jones. Oh, no. Offside.
Damn it.
The referee, the managers went out ready to shake hands there. Yeah. Oh look, yeah, no, I wasn't going to go.
I was never going to do that. I was just going to go and kick this water bottle.
Charlotte Hardy has been a member for 41 months. Says feeling happier now. Always prefer Prime to Sky. Yeah, because they do the Boxing Day game as well, don't they? Of late, it gives me good feelings. Bill headed up again. Curtis Jones. And there is the full-time whistle.
Football Club.
It was not pretty. It was not a classic. It was not a game filled with brilliant moments of skill. It was, however, 3 points, 3 massive points to Liverpool. 2 goals.
Yeah.
It came with just enough time for us to actually feel that sense of relaxation as well. There we go. Love it, Chris.
Absolutely, mate. And listen, Darwin deserves a lot of credit for the work rate that he put in towards the end. Szoboszlai deserves a lot of credit. In fact, it was only a couple of minutes before you were talking about how he'd been so good, not really impacted the game going forwards. But, like, that's all you need a moment like that when you've got that clash and stuff, and it's that work rate that kept us in the game. It's all of those midfielders all giving absolutely everything for every moment and not switching off. It would have been so easy to go in there and take these for granted, but I think Liverpool deserve credit because the one thing you can't say is we didn't take them for granted tonight and we did our job.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. And it's interesting that obviously Virgil van Dijk gets the prime man of the match. I think he'd probably still be my shout, but I think for his all-round work for the team and then adding the goal, Szoboszlai puts himself right in the hat right at the end of the game. He works so hard. The amount of times again he tracked back, he was bursting down the flanks, he was supporting. He was really good. Best game from him in a while for us. And Liverpool stuck at it. Some of the passing was a bit crap, if I'm being honest. You know, it wasn't a great performance all over from Liverpool. But we saw last night, you know, we had to dig deeper into Fulham. And we saw what happened with Arsenal Luton. You know, Arsenal had to go super deep and they had to pull a mad one out against another of the worst teams in the league. We've gone away to Sheffield United. As mentioned, we only beat them 1-0 when we won the league title, and it was because the goalie threw one and Dean Henderson just let one through his legs. We've gone away, kept a clean sheet, 1-2-0, and the only stress that we had was really stress that we've put on ourselves. It's not like Sheffield United were it's not like they were peppering the goal, it's not like they were having tons and tons of chances. It is what it is, the game is done, and that is that. Right, more to come from us. If you want more analysis, you want more chat, if you want to get involved and involve yourself with the shows more, loads of stuff for you guys to do. I'm going to be taking your match reactions on a show in about 5 minutes or so here on YouTube. Chris is going to be going into the other studio. We've got the Player Ratings podcast.
Yeah, player ratings and...
Into the match reaction?
Yeah, but I won't be there.
Okay, cool. You're still going in the other room. Dan Club will be in there. So yeah, we've got 2 shows over on redmenplus.com. If you want to go and get involved with those, you absolutely can do by signing up over on there. If you join as a legend, you'll also get entered into our daily prize draws throughout Christmas as well. And if you want to do player ranking, stick around with me. But that's it.
Isn't it, sorry, they've just got the league table before you go. Isn't it great to see 2 big clubs at the top of the table again?
Yeah. They haven't cheated to get there.
2 historic football clubs with a history at the top of the table.
Well, 1, and Arsenal. Yeah. Right, thank you so much for joining us on the Watchalong. I hope you had fun with us. We've certainly had fun with you, even if that sounds... I'm just glad Sheffield United, the actual worst team ever to play in the Premier League at this point of the season, haven't taken any points off us. That's a win in and of itself. Thank you so much. See you all soon.
Cracking night.
Thank you so very, very much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. The season is now well underway. If you need extra Redmen content, be it podcast, videos, documentaries, interviews, and general shows, fill your boots on redmenplus.com today.